Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
Whoa! Coming in hot.
That was a drastic ending there. But everyone's cheering, so it's okay.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
What up, y'all?
Welcome to Replicon Radio.
Who is that?
It's fucking Monday.
That's
what
we.
it is.
What is we?
What up?
What up, everybody?
What's up? What's up? Hello.
Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Thank you for those who have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can be here and be jackasses on the microphone.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, we in the hell.
Instead of respecting and taking the day off.
Nope. Nope. They don't get to take a day off, so we don't either.
That's right. We just played the national anthem. It's fine. And we played Proud to Be an American.
Yeah, I think that is, that's just it right there. You know?
That should be I feel like that's more of a national anthem than the national anthem.
Yeah.
There's no meaning behind that song that was written. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of meaning, but it doesn't mean as much as the national anthem does.
Maybe it did to the guy who wrote it.
Yeah, it's not about history behind it.
I'm sure it meant a lot to the guy who wrote it.
I guarantee you there's been a lot of ass whoopings delivered to that song. American ass whoopings.
Bar fights.
I could see them placing the speakers on the Humvees, rolling through the fucking sand dunes, dropping 50 cows across the fucking desert over in there in the Badlands.
The Badlands?
Mm-hmm.
It's Halsey's album?
No. Halsey needs to go back to the Badlands.
That's, what are you talking about, China?
No, Middle East, bro. China, I don't even think China has deserts. Does China have God damn it. We're 35 seconds into the episode, I gotta fucking Google something.
Speaking of that, Tony's here.
Hi! I don't know if you guys noticed a difference in my voice, but I am no longer on the microphone and in quarantine. I am here in the studio.
He's here. He's quarantined here.
Hi.
Now we're all stuck here together forever.
Yep. Until 9. Yeah. Let's see. Does China...
I would imagine they would. You would think they would, just because...
China's a big fucking country.
Yeah, I mean, not only that is... Like, we have a desert.
Okay, all right. That is my... I don't know a lot about the geographical areas in China, but apparently there's a lot of them. So I was way wrong. I said deserts covered 1/8 of China.
Damn.
That's a fucking lot.
That's an eighth.
That's a lot. Let's see, the Gobi Desert, and then let's see, the Badan, the Takamalaka, and the Gubaranagidi Nut, the Singing Sand Dunes, the Crescent Moon Spring, and the Shapatu.
I'm pretty sure you just sang a song from Cinderella. The animated
Chateau.
Shapatoa. Chateau.
Mahula.
Mahula. That's another one. That didn't make the top 5. That was number 6. The Mahula.
Mahula. Chateau.
So for those, you're already learning. Already here. Already fucking learning.
Bippity
There's a
boppity
lot
boo.
of fucking deserts in China.
1/8 of China.
1/8 of China. That's a fuck ton of China. How big is
Well,
China?
aren't those considered the Badlands now at this point?
No. I mean, maybe Wuhan or Wuhan.
Who what?
Wuhan. What is 1/8 of 3?
Shaka Khan. There you go.
What is 1/8 of? Hold on, got to do some math here. That's 12%. Oh,
What's happening?
I'm doing math here.
Why? Trying to figure out what 1/8 is?
Yeah, trying to figure out.
It's 2/16.
At least 444,000 square miles
So
of
half
desert.
half a fourth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, because China apparently is 3.71 million square miles. So I think that 1/8 of that is 444,000 square miles of desert. Just to inform the people, since we're already on the education train. See, I come back and I help teach the people. I teach myself and I teach others.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
what we do. Replicon Radio, man. You gonna learn.
You gonna learn
You
today.
gonna learn today.
I don't
every
know
Monday.
I don't know what other education we have to bring to you, but only time will tell.
I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Tonight on the show, we got the homeboy King Torch
Hell yeah.
coming up. So that's something you get to learn if you didn't know already. Now you know. Coming up later tonight, exclusive interview. All kinds of dopeness coming from that dude. We're gonna learn all about.
Yeah.
Hell to the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Lindsay, over in the YouTube chat? If you guys didn't know, we are live on YouTube as well as RepliconRadio.com.
Make sure to go smash that like button.
That's right. Subscribe. Ring the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Super chat. Super
Hit
sticker.
the thumbs up.
All that good stuff. Hit the
All
thumbs
the
up.
things. Go watch all the video. When you go to bed, just click on play all and just play all of the videos that we have up there.
I try to do that. It always goes to other videos.
Go on the playlist.
Suggested. Yeah, no.
Go on.
I really don't do it, but I tried to do it once, and it was just like, related videos.
Make sure that you were signed out of ours.
I wasn't subscribed.
Oh, damn.
Shit, man. I don't even know what to do right now. Welcome back, Dead Body Man. For all the loyal listeners that tune in every week. If you guys didn't notice, he has not been here in a long time. He caught the corona. He died. He went into a cave. He came back from that cave days later.
I did.
Resurrected as an actual dead body man. And then he had to heal because he looked weird and shit. And now he's back.
I like the Hollywood tale that you've painted, and it's not just me sitting in my boxers in my house.
Yeah, they can't handle the truth.
I know, right? Yeah, truth is not as spongy. Well, hello, didn't catch corona, but all the other shit is true.
There you go.
With plenty of trips around town and
based on a true story.
Okay, based on a true story.
visiting trails and trying to find the coronas.
Yeah, isolating myself in the wilderness on bikes. Did that.
Hell yeah.
Flying really fast down the trails and get away from the people.
No, I just went down the flooded one so that people weren't there.
Yeah, I figured you were one of those people at the Lake of the Ozarks.
No.
Figured that would be your spot.
There ain't no fucking way I'd be in there. No.
That shit's crazy, man.
That's just not
It's all over the news. We're national news now because they're dealing with the.
Did you play an ad?
Yeah. Did you get it? Yeah. Sweet.
Corona don't live in the water, right?
I don't know.
It's okay.
We don't know anything about
corona. As long as you're on the water, you're good.
We don't know anything.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
That could be false information.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
First I heard. We need to build a civilization underwater.
I mean, you would think that because they tell you to wash your hands. And if you don't have soap, to rinse them, and that way it takes the bacteria
Well, soap
off
is
your
the
hand.
is the washing part.
Yeah,
That's
that's the key ingredient there.
the key ingredient in washing is soap.
Yeah. The water is just the vessels that take it off your hands after
Like
it has been removed.
From what they say, if you run out of soap when you go to wash your hands, oh fuck, rinse them, and they say that's not as good, but it helps.
Yeah.
Takes the bacteria off there.
Yeah.
Any dirt that hasn't latched on.
Who knows, man? We don't. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. I know that. I think it's crazy that it's national news.
It's a long last.
Like TMZ and everywhere else are
Yeah,
everyone. Are we really the only people? Lake of the Ozarks is the only one? I guess because we're one of the in Florida. Wasn't Florida like that though? Isn't it? Well, I haven't seen that on the news, but
That's just what went viral. I mean, it's just those pictures because no, I did see. I thought it was a lot like the Hard Rock Cafe in like Las Vegas or some shit like that. Like they had like crazy shit like that too.
yeah.
I think they went viral as well, and then the Ozarks went viral because like there's thousands of people in one little
the one
fucking
picture
area.
where everyone's
Yeah,
just like all together.
I love.
And then the sign in the distance is
Yeah,
practice social distancing.
yeah. It's like what the fuck, man. All right, I paid my dues and watched our ads.
I mean, they
Now we're
did
back.
say that things are opening back up, and Vegas was one of those ones that said, fuck it, we're open full capacity.
Yeah,
Yeah. Was it full capacity?
it looks like at least on
I
that fucking pool deck.
Well, I'm saying like the pictures from Lake of the Ozarks are there too, but I don't think that's like the rule. The rule is like Missouri's still in phase 1, right? Like it's supposed to be social
Well,
distancing.
it's all up to the
Supposedly.
mayor, whatever the mayor calls.
Well, I'm saying Missouri though. I don't
All
know
I know
Vegas.
is that I'm not getting a parking ticket at a meter until June 8th.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They're free or something?
Well, yeah, they haven't been in parking enforcement. I think they're the enforcement, like the curb enforcement's coming back on the 1st, and then the parking meter enforcement's coming back on the 8th. So you don't have to pay the meters until the 8th. So come down here and park in St. Louis City and, and for free.
See the park for a few days.
Yeah, just come for free.
Yeah,
Just don't block any driveways or
save you a
entrances.
$10 ticket.
Yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah.
I tell you what,
With all the events going on
them
downtown
$10
and
tickets,
whatnot.
they fuck
Right.
they
Like, okay.
they fuck people on them $10 tickets.
Yeah, because you don't pay them.
Well, the thing is that you'll get it's like a $10 or $25 ticket, and then it takes them a week to even put it together and then send it out, and then by the time you get it, it's like right at that 2-week mark. Like you get it about 12 days after you get it in the mail, and or you get like a notice or something, and it's like, hey, by the way, in 2 weeks after getting the ticket, it's gonna like triple.
Yeah.
And then a week after that, it's gonna like double. So like within a month and a half of getting the ticket, if you don't pay it, like if you don't even think about it, then it's like, oh cool, that $25 ticket went to I don't know $250, real
Right.
fucking quick.
They send you a ticket in the mail. They don't put it on your window.
Well, they put it on the window,
Yeah.
but then they put on like some type of reminder or some shit like that. But by
I never got mine.
yeah,
Like, this shit was, you put it on the window? I didn't see it. It wasn't there when I got it.
yeah.
Somebody took it. It blew away. I didn't know it was there.
I like how
I
the,
got one, and it was on window. I went right down to the station. I said, I want to pay this. I said, you gotta wait, mail it in. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck you! I'm right around the corner. I want to pay it now.
I'm here.
you gotta wait until it's in their system. You gotta wait at least 3 days before it gets in their system.
I actually just came home here and put a check in the fucking bank and mailed it right off to her. Check in the envelope and mailed it right off to her.
Because by the time they get it and cash that check, I mean it's already in their system.
I thought it was kind of silly. I'm like, oh, I want to pay this motherfucker right now. I don't need to wait for a judge to be present. I'm here. Here, fuck, take the fine.
So I parked there. Let me pay it.
No, I got a ticket for no stopping or standing. I wasn't stopped and I wasn't standing. I was fucking parked.
Right?
I wasn't stopped and I wasn't standing, bro. I was parked.
Well, you were stopped.
Well, you were.
I used to purposely get tickets because it was cheaper than paying for parking.
Yeah.
Like during a football game or
Yeah.
something, when I worked down there, it was like $20 a park. It was $10. You got a parking ticket.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe I'll have to pay $10. Maybe I won't get a ticket. Either way, it saves me money.
Yeah.
I used to do it all the time.
I would be afraid of getting towed though.
I don't fucking tell you. I'm not there for a fucking week.
Yeah, and that's true.
Yeah. No.
This isn't LA. They're not out there booting. Like you got to be there for a minute. For
Are
them
you
to-
really flooding everybody with fucking ads?
No, I ain't. My hands are here.
He hit one.
Fuck up.
It
3
was
of
a-
them popped up.
It was a 5-minute ad.
Well, it's
but
probably because they've been saving up. They've been saving them up over there.
This motherfucker been sitting on.
Yeah, all them ads were sitting there waiting for Rue. Like, bro, we got shit to sell you. Let me tell you about the whatever. I don't know what the
all I saw was about stocks and Trump.
There you go.
Yep.
You need to learn.
Yep.
You need to learn how to invest your money while it all is low.
Don't hurry though. Do your research. Learn how to do the stocks.
Hopefully
Don't
it
just
comes-
jump into it.
Hopefully the shit comes back.
The stock. See, that's the thing is though. Like the media wants you to think that the stock market is like, oh, you need to buy now because it's low and blah blah blah. The stock market doesn't give a fuck about anything that's going on in the fucking economy. Okay, If you trade stock, like if you're investing, that's a little different. But if you're trading stocks, totally different. Trading stocks doesn't give a fuck about the market at all. You just trade, whether it's a bull market, bear market, doesn't matter. But investing, that's a little different.
Absolutely.
But they want to make it seem like, oh, it's the best time ever. It's like,
it's a good time if you're investing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're not for everything, but for some stuff.
Yeah.
Some stuff skyrocketed hella.
Yeah. I like how in the beginning of this, everybody was like, I can't wait for the housing market to crash and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that was the bank issue. The banks had problems, not... I mean, right now, I've seen so many people buying houses in this quarantine because
the interest rates are so low.
Well, that, and they have time to go shop around at houses. They have time to move. Like the people that don't have, they're furloughed and all that shit. So like, it's they have
Ain't
the
got
time
no
to
job. Might as well go buy the most expensive fucking thing I'll ever own.
There's banks out there right now that want you to have 50% down payment on the house before they'll even fuck with it right now.
What bank is that? Don't go there.
Don't go to that bank.
I mean,
unless that's like the drug dealer bank.
It's numerous banks,
right?
Because right now, what happens is people are
ain't nobody
getting
got no
these
money.
checks.
Like,
they
bro.
don't have any money, but they're getting these checks, and they're using those as part of the
they
down
think they buying
payment
a house for
shit.
$1,200.
I have seen a lot of new cars.
And when all
I got
this
a new
shit,
car.
when everybody gets back to work, and then all the people start collecting on the gas, the electrics, and all that, they're gonna owe more.
See,
and not going to be able to pay it.
I get it. I always forget how dumb people are.
It's like you just go to the bank and be like, yo, can you front me half a house right now? Yeah.
Got me?
Yeah,
Cool.
you got me?
I got $1,200.
Bro.
And once it's over, I'm going to have more
Right
like every week. So it's like, I got you.
Yeah.
Another one just popped up.
I clicked the button at that.
Oh, shit. Let me go back over there. I want to watch that. Oh, yes, it is playing. Oh, it's the same. It's the different.
But no, I feel like that's the drug dealer bank though. Like, hey man, I ain't got no job, but I got plenty of cash.
Yeah.
But I need to rest. They're like, cool, just hustle for a couple more weeks, put 50% down, and we got you on the rest. But if you got motherfucker, I mean, I know a lot of people don't have credit, so you know what I mean. But if you if you can afford 50% down, you're probably good. You might as well just wait another minute. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like if I had half of a house.
Well, I mean,
what the fuck do I need your help for? Just give me another.
I mean, that's pretty much their thought process through this. Like, if you have 50%, then you should be good.
Yeah, what the fuck do I need you? What do I need you for anyway? I'm already halfway there.
My mortgage is fucking $12 a month on this $300,000 house.
Right? Like, gangsters. Fuck.
Right.
I wish.
They would have some questions.
Sign me up,
sir. Where did you get this? I need some bank statements.
Shout out to Montana Josh. He bought a Subaru.
Yeah.
I bought a Chevy Spark.
I've never seen so many up-to-date temp tags in Missouri in my life.
There is a lot of temp.
Like,
It's funny. I didn't even notice it until I have one.
Non-expired
and
ones.
now I see them everywhere.
Yeah. Well, before.
But to be fair though, the DMV was closed for like 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like they extended that shit.
Yeah.
So now instead of having like a month worth of temp tags, you got like 3 months worth of temp tags on the road.
Well, I'm just saying that.
And everybody got $1,200 to put down.
Well, the Missouri state flag is unofficially an expired temp tag.
Yeah.
But like now, once the stimulus checks started rolling in,
temp tags expire since when?
Not here in Missouri.
I thought they just
temporarily.
Yeah.
I just thought they put the fucking date on it just so you know right around the time you bought the car.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh no, man! I got this car 2013, man. And that's the 2013 plates.
Fuck.
It's good.
That's the way people act around here.
Yeah. Although I do have to give it to Missouri, they make some durable fucking temp tags. Because unlike Illinois, them bitches get all corroded, yellow, falling apart and shit like that. And Missouri temp tags,
solid
they're
thick
just
paper,
they're
man.
just fucking there, man. Like they don't fade or
Shit, my
nothing.
shit's bolted on.
Yeah.
They don't bolt on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I seen a plate yesterday. Fucking You couldn't even read the motherfucker. All the paint was scraped off of it.
Yeah.
You couldn't even read the letters.
Oh,
Or
the
you
metal
couldn't read
plates that are all still, yeah.
You couldn't read all the letters. You could read like 2 out of the whole fucking plate.
My plates were on their way to do that before they sent out the bicentennial ones or whatever the fuck plates that they
How did you
went
not get
to.
pulled over for that?
Well, they weren't that bad, but the paint was starting to peel off of them.
I mean, these you literally. I mean, we were stopped at a light.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even read the fucking.
Oh,
plate.
they
I
was just
saw a
all
pickup
silver.
truck today that had temptates from 2014.
Nice.
100%.
Yeah.
I literally, I saw it. I was like, how the fuck? How?
I don't
Like,
understand.
how do you?
If that was me rolling around, I'd have been slapped with
Even
tickets
like,
left and right.
even if it's like, like this year old, I get it.
Yeah.
People may not notice or whatever. 6 years?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you still? How? It was
are-
like it's parked on the road. You know what I mean, it was
those
parked
are-
in front of his house on the road. Like he just got home from work and it's 2014.
Those are gems. Those are rare gems that we
No
get.
way.
like he ain't even trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck it, I ain't trying to hide.
Once
shit.
you get above like 4 or 5 years old, then all right. Then you got a diamond in the rough. It's like, all right, cool.
the cops probably just like, really?
Yeah, bro.
He's got to be kidding, right? It's a joke.
like,
I'm not
we
even
didn't
gonna
go fuck
I'm
with
not
him.
even gonna fuck with him because he's kidding. It's a joke. He
Well,
did-
you can look at him and be like, he's clearly not going to be able to pay this ticket because he can't pay for the plate. Which, granted, I didn't. The dealerships are really good about not telling you, hey, no, we'll get you this. No APR, and you have this. This is gonna be your payment. It's gonna be great, and we'll finance you. Blah blah blah. They're really good about not telling you. Oh yeah, by the way, you got to go to the DMV after this in like a month and like pay like $5,000.
Less than a month, yeah.
Like pay like another $5,000 that you need another loan for to
Right.
get those plates, because that's what
Sales tax and
that's what
fucking-
I
yeah.
fucking had to do.
I mean, that ain't the dealership. That's your fucking country for you. That's your state.
That's the education system, not telling people how
Well,
to
a lot of-
do real life shit.
a lot of them they'll put.
I mean, we all know
nowadays-
we got to pay sales tax. You don't think you got to pay sales tax on a fucking car to go
That's
get
not.
plates?
But like
No, the
when you
problem is we don't all know.
we don't.
I mean, we probably all know, but we as the people, as the,
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Here's the thing: is that like when
they buy a car, they buy a car. That's it.
yeah, I'm good. I
Well,
just
no.
spent fucking 10 grand, 20 grand, whatever. I'm good. They're like, oh shit, what do you mean? I got to pay another 10% of that?
I thought it was a couple $100 that you had to go pay to get plates, not like you said, another fucking 10% or whatever, where you're dropping thousands at the DMV. I had no fucking idea when I bought that car.
Really?
I didn't know. Nobody told me.
That's the
I
problem
knew.
with these young kids.
How the fuck am I gonna ask a question when I don't know? Like nobody goes, hey, by the way, you're gonna have to pay another $5,000 on that.
I don't know. That's something I learned at a very young age, that you always pay sales tax on shit you buy.
I mean, I learned it when I was
And
16 when I bought my
especially
first
with
car.
cars.
Yeah, but I
Luckily
thought
for
that
me,
was
I wasn't rich like you, and my first car was $300.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
went to the thing, and it was like $40.
Well, the-
Another ad.
But I learned it was. But even when I did it, I was like, oh, it's a percent of the car, because I used to buy cars from people, and we used to be like, hey man, I'll give you $500, but can you ride it? I only paid $100 on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
I thought it was
hypothetically that's what people did.
I thought the sales tax was like at like at the end of the year, like you would pay it like with your taxes and shit like that. I didn't know it was gonna be within 30 days of getting the fucking car. I was gonna spend another $5,000. Like, and that's just the things that like, like not
because
everybody
they
knows.
probably was like, well, if you're buying a $50,000 car, then you're probably good, drug dealer boy.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You got 5 G's to drop next week because you're gonna fucking sell some more weight.
Yeah, yeah, right. I'm gonna re-up after this, and then give me some time. And
Well, fuck you, Montana Josh.
Yeah, that's the sales
Your
tax.
no
That's
sales
the,
tax in Montana
property
bullshit.
tax, personal property tax you pay at the end of the year.
Yeah, we gotta pay that too.
Yeah, you gotta pay that too, which was fucking $1,500 or fucking $1,600.
I had
You don't
I had to
own-
pay that because I
You
owed.
don't own anything in this country.
Yeah.
Don't own a fucking thing.
I do now. I paid that bitch off. It
Still
took me
gotta
a
pay
long
personal
time.
property.
Yeah, you don't own it. You're
Yeah.
still paying personal property taxes on it.
Mm.
You're still paying the fucking government.
You're paying the government to own it.
I'm paying the basically
stupid.
I'm paying the government to rent space to have it. Is what I'm doing. It's like, hey, I'm paying it. I'm gonna keep it here in this country. I need to pay rent, or I'm gonna keep it in this state. I need to pay rent
I'd say
to
it's a state thing.
yeah.
That's why you buy cheap little cars like I just bought.
Well, next time it's $10,000 or less in cash. I ain't getting no more fucking car notes. Nope.
I got me a cheap little guy. My little roller skate.
Nah, I'm getting a fucking like a used like mid 2000s Tahoe or Suburban
No.
Gonna pay 10 grand cash for that after save it up for a year and a half.
I've been looking at used cars because
Yeah.
I needed a car, and then this stumbled out there, and it was like 10.6, and I was like, what?
Yeah, is that new?
2020, it had fucking
Ooh,
20 miles on it.
Shit. Nice.
It was more than 10.6, but
Yeah.
it was advertised as 10.6.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, and then they had all these fucking rebates and blah blah blah, and I got all of them except for one, so it was like 11.8.
Yeah.
And I was like, it ain't bad. But then I got the fucking the tax and the fucking extended fucking warranty bullshit, which I know better because I used to sell them. But at the same time,
You gotta go through a third party on that, which you gotta pay cash, but it saves you money.
It does, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's fine.
Mike's
Through the dealer, I'm gonna drive the shit out of that car. It's good to 125,000 miles with no fucking deductible. So anything goes fucking wrong, I'm good.
My extended warranty people fucking hated me because like they didn't even know I existed for like the first 6 years of that car, and then I was like, hey, by the way, I kind of blew up the fucking engine.
Yep.
I'm gonna need a head on that bitch, and then you need to rebuild it, and then all this and all that. It was like I must have spent 10 grand through that warranty getting shit done. And then I got one little ass
That's the
jab
thing.
in
If you
there.
need it, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But if you don't need it, you just spent fucking a few $1,000s for no reason.
But that's why I got the 7
Basically
year
just insurance.
But that's why I got the 7 year, 150,000 mile, like bumper to bumper Cadillac, like everything, like anything
and you
goes
don't drive
fucking
your
wrong.
car a whole lot, so that'll last.
Oh, I
like
do.
I got the 125 because it'll last me fucking 3 years, and I'll be fucking if that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So but I'm gonna drive the shit out of it. So
Right.
and I tend to be broke pretty often.
Yeah.
So if I'm broke and something goes wrong with my car, I'm not fucked.
Yeah.
It's already paid for.
Well, I try not to drive it as much now because I did drive the fuck out of it. Like in the first 5 years, I put over 100,000 miles on it, like 100, in 6 years or whatever. Like I was driving a fuck ton. Now it's like, all right, I'm over 100,000. I think I got like 107,000, 108,000 on her, and they're like, okay, I really want this to be a garage baby, and I need another fucking vehicle, but my dumbass like, oh, I'm gonna get married and go fucking travel and buy a house. And, hey, so I can't save up and buy another fucking car right now. So, whatever. Life. It's fun, right? Being an adult.
House is way cooler than the car,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Well,
You got more shit to fucking take care of and fix, though.
that is true. That is true. Although it is nice, like, because I don't like calling the landlord if it's shit that's not like immediate or like I have like if I can get by without it like being fixed or anything, I do. But
Yeah, but when it's yours, you're not gonna want to do that.
no, I would immediately like I would have already replaced the plumbing in my fucking house, like
If
under
you can
the
afford to,
sink.
anyway, that's-
Well, I'm talking about like under the sink, like I had to fix something on the faucet, and the plumbing under sinks have this wonderful thing where they, as soon as you accidentally like move it just a little bit, it leaks and never seals again. So you have to like fucking redo it. If it was my house, I would have just replaced all of the fucking plumbing with new PVC pipes and shit like that under the sink, and it would have been fixed. Now I'm pretty sure it's rotten through the fucking floor and under the sink, and I'm not going to do anything about it because it's not my fucking house.
Best renter ever.
Yeah, at least let the landlord know. Otherwise, he's gonna be you're not gonna get your deposit back. Because he's gonna go in there and be like, "Well, what the fuck? You never said anything about this."
But like I had the fucking medicine cabinet off of the wall in the bottom of the sink. I never saw it. I had no idea. But the thing is that my house has been sold 2 or 3 times since I've lived there to different like realtors like that rent it out and all that shit, and not one company has come by and fixed my fucking basement where it literally rains in off the walls when it's raining hard. Yeah, no, my basement's constantly wet. It's ruined almost everything down there, and fuck that. Like I don't give a fuck about this. It's a $10,000 house that I've already, what do I pay? Like fucking $500 a month for it, or no, $800 a month. I don't know something like that. Whatever, and yeah, it's like no. Like this house was sold for 10 grand when I fucking started renting it. I don't give a fuck about anything you guys have to
10
fucking
grand,
do.
really?
Yes, because it was like foreclosed on and shit like that, and they sold it to a realtor company. It was like 10 grand. We looked it up.
Should have just bought them. Motherfucker.
Well, it wasn't for sale when we bought it. It was for rent, and so it's like, okay, I don't give a shit what you have to do this because I've told you to come by and fix this and that. Like they're
They don't fix anything. You tell them about it, they don't come by and fix it.
They come by and throw a Band-Aid on it. It's like we had a problem with our furnace, which is a furnace, AC unit, and all that stuff in the basement. That because it's so humid down there, that the ductwork, it literally just drips water everywhere. Because there's no insulation. Half the fucking air blows out of the fucking vents, anyways, in the basement where there is no vents, because there's rusted out spots. And that one of the parts right above where the computer board is on the furnace housing, it has the 2 AC lines going in there, and it's so humid that the copper lines literally just pour water inside the unit, and it fried, I think, 3 computer boards. And I told him multiple times, because there's like little heat vents or like little vents on there, and I go, hey guys, it's so fucking wet down here and humid, it's gonna keep doing this. And those boards, it was like $800, and they had to come out and replace it 2 or 3 times. And finally I just said fuck it, and I took like a painter's trowel, like the thing that they use to like move the plaster over the walls with and shit, because I don't know why it was down there, but it was down there. And I just put it over the vents to where it hit, the drips hit that, and it roll off the top of it. And I haven't had any problems with it, because I got tired of waiting for them to come out after, the last thing you want in Midwestern heat is for your AC to go out. Especially
obviously these weren't licensed people to deal with it.
Oh, they're all independent contractors and shit like that. I don't know.
They had no idea what the fuck they were doing, apparently.
No. Well, no.
Because the landlord's homies, man.
Yeah, basically, it's what it is.
Fucking Bob sitting down at the local bar, the fucking handyman.
Oh, my favorite was that they said the house is moving ready. The first company that was renting it, we came in and we were gonna start moving stuff in, and they were putting in a window in our bedroom. Like they were replacing it with like a double pane window or something like that. The other window was fucked up, and so there was like a hole in the wall, and like he had to like seal it around there and shit like that, and it was like some fucking crackhead.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah. And then the guy was not only, he was like a meth head, like he just came right out the trailer. And not only was he that, he was frustrated with his employer, and so he was mad. And I'm like, bro, he told us that this was moving ready. What the fuck? And then we had to have him come out and refinish the fucking bathtub because it was rusted. So fuck them and their goddamn sink floor, and let it all fucking rot out. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. The moral of the story there.
Fuck them.
And I don't even really give a shit. But if I don't have to contact my landlord, I don't. Because I can fix pretty much anything. But if it comes to something expensive like the furnace computer board, I'm not fucking doing that. One, I don't have that much expertise in it. I mean, like you said, I'm a master of many trades, but
Oh, I didn't say that about you at all.
Oh, I know, but I was using it like I'm a jack of many trades, but a master of none when it comes to like home improvement. Yeah. Like I know a little bit about a lot of things when it comes to home improvement, but when it like specifics like that, like I gotta do it.
Usually everything's a simple fix, but yeah, when it comes to getting inside of shit like that, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Like I know I know more than the average Joe when it comes to that, but not enough to like diagnose something like that.
I mean, like plumbing underneath the sink, you should be able to look at that and be able to figure it out.
I can take out a toilet, put a new one in. I can replumb it. I can run new ductwork. Now, when it comes to
a lot of people that can't, though, especially younger kids, they don't know what the fuck they're doing because they've never wanted to take the time to learn when they were kids.
Yeah, and like if I had to run new, I can rewire stuff like electrical and stuff like that. But if it comes to running new wire like through the walls and shit, I don't know how to fucking do that. Like and it's those.
Yeah, I don't fuck with electric.
Yeah.
If I did, that would already be done. But I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to electric. I don't fuck with it because I'm not taking a one-time chance of fucking getting zapped and die and getting killed. Fuck that.
Yeah, see that. Yeah, like I don't know, I know how I could do it, but I don't know enough to make it to be confident in going, hey, I know this is not going to catch on fire. Like it'll work, but I don't know if I'm going to use the right gauge wire and shit like that. There's stuff I need to look up. I can figure the stuff out. Like I just need to do research in it, but it, you know, like just right off the bat, like I don't, you know.
I don't care about research. I don't know enough about it, even doing research. I still don't. I didn't fuck with this shit. I've never fucked with electric in my life. I don't plan on doing it ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yes. The electric systems that I am familiar with are like, you know, tractor trailers and stuff like that. Like running that low voltage systems, like 12 volt, 24 volt, all that shit. I don't know house electrical. I don't know that.
I mean, rewiring one of our ladles. I've been shown how to do it, and I know how to do it. It's not a problem.
Yeah, like the thing, like I've ran entire electrical systems, like that. Like the hardest thing that I've come across electrical wise is like old wiring systems that have bad grounds, because you don't know where the fucking ground is grounding to. And like when you hit your flashers and your brake lights come on and stay on, and you're like, but the flashers don't. Like, why in the fuck is this happening? Like you hit the gas pedal and your fucking left turn signal comes on. What the fuck is happening? That's electrical shit that I know. But when it comes to like running like high voltage shit in the house, I don't fucking know. I can rewire. I can put in like a if your electrical outlet, or you need a switch and you already have a receptacle there, I can put that in there. I could rewire that. That's easy.
Yeah, that ain't
nothing. But like when it comes to like, hey, I need to
rerun a whole fucking rerun electrics for a whole room and shit.
Yeah, well, let's say like let's say that light fixture isn't there. Like, hey, I want to put a light fixture there. I wouldn't know the tricks of the trade to go, hey, I'm gonna run wires under above the flooring or in between there, and not fuck any of the walling up or anything like that. And then I'm gonna cut out and I'm gonna run the wires and know where I'm gonna get the power source from, and then I'm gonna stem off of that and go. I could figure it out, but I don't know right now. Like it's like that is like shit. I need to educate myself.
Yeah, even if I do, I still won't do it because I never fucked with it. Electricity, you ain't got too many chances with electricity going wrong.
Thankfully,
when something in electric goes wrong, you don't have too many chances.
Yeah, thankfully I've only been I've bit the lightning bolt like only like two or three times. I had a battery blow up in my face one time. That was not fun. That was scary. Because I didn't realize that I'd put it in backwards. And yeah, just for those who don't know, do not put a negative post on a positive fucking post, or fucking negative cable on a positive post. Don't do it. Vice versa, not recommended. 10 out of 10 would not do again.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
Like putting a fucking stereo system in a car ain't hard. I mean, I know how to do that shit.
Yeah, like wiring in a new head unit and shit.
That shit you get zapped, it don't fucking kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, see that's I actually have to rewire
no high voltage stuff.
Yeah, no high voltage stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the plumbing underneath the sink, I redid everything underneath there. That wasn't bad. That was simple and easy. You just gotta make sure you buy all the right connectors.
Like I was thinking about the other day, like if like if I bought a house and I needed a new furnace, like I could probably take out the old furnace and put in a new one. Like I could probably figure that out.
Yeah, I mean that ain't hard.
Yeah,
I've done that before.
Yeah. J-Ron, it was a truck battery, like a tractor trailer battery for a Peterbilt. Fucking massive. It was like 1200 cold cranking amps. It was a big battery. And it wasn't fun. It was not fun because as soon as I was in they have a little battery.
Being a diesel mechanic, you should have known better.
It was like when I was like 16. I was like 16, dude. I was like 16, this particular truck had 4 batteries, and I don't know if you've ever seen a truck battery, but it's like this. It's like this big. It's a big fucking battery, and I swapped out the batteries on there, and the cables on there weren't color marked. They weren't color marked. So I was like, fuck, and I was a greenhorn. It was totally my mistake. It was totally avoidable. I didn't, but I put the battery in there and it was backwards, and you had to lean in, like, because it was under the driver's step. It was like a little like cargo box, and I had to lean with my chest on the batteries and to get the cable on there. And as soon as I put the fucking cable on there, I mean, I'm talking this was 10 inches away from my face and like just enough room for my body to fit in there on top of the batteries, and I fucking set that cable down on the post, and the post immediately disintegrated. It went yeah, and yeah. So I had to pull the battery back out, and you know how you got that threaded post that you put the cable on? It was gone. Like, it was like melted into the fucking battery top. I was like, Jesus. Oh God. Now that one, fortunately enough, I was able to get the new bad battery, quote unquote, out and put a new one back in there, and then hide that battery that I blew up in the pile of bad batteries before my boss saw it.
Throw a little mud on it, get a little dirty. Oh, boss, that's the old battery.
Yeah, just dirty. And I was like, I don't know how, man. The battery, no, the truck didn't need a tow. It was at the shop. It wasn't cranking right. We had to charge it. It was cold starts weren't working on it. We had to use ether, and yeah, so we had to fucking change out the batteries on it. It was just old batteries. It was a simple repair on that one, and because like it failed load tests and shit like that, and it's like, yeah, but I put it in backwards, and it was like, oh, that's not good. Whoopsies. Toasty. Yeah, toasty. I tell you what, like that one fucked me up. I was like, dude, I gotta go on break. I gotta go on break. After I swapped it out before anybody noticed, caught my breath. It's like, oh shit, scared the fuck out of me.
At least you didn't die.
Yes, exactly. At least I didn't die.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah. I didn't get electrocuted either because I was holding on to an insulated part of the cable. But fuck, dude. I'm lucky that I didn't breathe in like the fucking cloud of smoke that came off of this thing, and I was able to get the cable itself didn't weld itself to the battery post. So I'm lucky in that aspect. To where it just kind of cracked the housing and emitted some of the fucking sulfuric acid into the cargo box. Jesus. But man, I never got out of a fucking small space so quick in my life.
I don't like that stuff. Electronics can hurt you.
Yes, that is true.
I've had the jumper cables catch on fire before.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, that's not fun. When they get
like
all
this fucking snake, and then like I can't remember. It was a while ago, but like I don't know if it was my car or somebody else's car to be honest. But the wire was like laying across the headlight.
Yeah,
it melted the fucking indent.
Oh shit!
Straight, yeah, like where the wire was laying. Just, fucking scared the shit. Because all of a sudden it was like, and then. Like, oh God, what did we do?
What did we do?
What did we do? And how do we not? How do we undo it? Like now, both cars are on fire.
Oh God!
Run!
Well, now you don't have to worry.
Run!
Yeah.
You gotta take it off.
Yeah, you gotta cut the power.
Throw the snakes on the ground. They'll fucking burn like firecrackers and shit. Yeah, that's fun. Maybe
snakes on the ground,
right? Maybe we'll set something. Maybe we'll catch something on fire.
I'm down.
That'd be fun. Once Dead Body Man gets done editing the vlog from 2017.
You know, funny story is that I'm pretty sure that somebody else of ours put up a vlog that took him like 7 months to put up, and we didn't even know about it.
Really?
And it was like, oh look, boop, there's a vlog. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, yeah. It was like, I'm pretty sure it's when you went to the Chinese or the Chicago place.
What's the Chinese?
The Chinese Chicago.
Chinese Chicago. You're from my birthday in December?
Yeah.
Are you talking about from February?
No. It was put up eventually.
What is it?
C2E2?
Yeah.
That was 2 weeks after Astro?
Was it? That was like a lifetime ago. Ugh.
It wasn't necessarily a vlog. It was just a recording.
Yeah. Hey, man. Took a break. I'm here now.
What does that mean? You're editing the vlog?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, it's Spreaker.com, right?
Nope.
I'll get it up, man. Shit. I got burnt out. I got burnt out on life. Took this quarantine as an opportunity to kind of recharge, and then, shit happens. People get in bad mental spaces as far as like being like.
I wish I could have done that.
Well, do what?
Take this COVID-19 as a break from life.
Well, you got like 19 fucking things you do throughout the week, so it's kind of hard. It's like, well, I got bowling, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that.
I mean, I did get a break from bowling, I guess.
Yeah, see, it's like if you...
I didn't want that break because I got a whole summer off from bowling. So
Yeah.
I didn't want that break.
Yeah, but if you
got
were...
away from all the shit you wanted to do.
Yeah, if you were got kind of burned out on doing bowling, you were like, all right, that's a nice, like, refresher. Like,
No,
okay,
it
cool.
fucked me. Because I didn't get back as much money as we normally would
I'm
have.
not talking about your money, bro.
That's bowling.
I'm talking about headspaces.
You're trying to compare something. He's like,
That's
no.
Yeah, no, he's like, no, I wanted money. I said, if you were tired of bowling and you wanted a break from it,
Yeah, but he didn't.
but I'm saying if you did,
But I didn't.
yeah.
I don't. Because I get that break.
So you
during
don't
the summer.
understand what I'm talking about. You don't feel what I'm putting down. You're not picking it up.
I ain't feeling it.
You ain't picking it up.
No, I got what you're saying.
Bye, J-Ron.
For some people, they were fucking, they were just ready to be done. But I wanted to fucking finish it out so I can get fucking paid. Now I got fucking change coming.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
You got the helicopter too?
I hear it. Nope, it's gone now.
I literally didn't do anything.
Oh,
It's coming and going.
I'll hear it now.
It's a helicopter!
But yeah, I mean,
That sounds like an 8-bit Apache helicopter from like a video game.
Contra.
Yeah, there it is.
they just opened the bowling alley's bag up and buddy of mine bowled 300.
Holy
coming
shit.
off of the fucking COVID-19
Damn,
break.
see, I guess he needed a break.
Look at that. He's hacking. He's a hacker.
I didn't want to break. I was ready to just keep on, like I said, bowl, get
Keep
paid.
on keeping on.
I know
Keep
what I
on
signed up for that
keeping
36 weeks. I know how long it is. I know that it's going to be a long haul, and
That's like 3/4 of a year.
if I'm tired of doing it, then I'll start just bowling in the summer. But I like getting some fucking money. That's why I bowl 36 weeks,
Yeah.
so we can fucking kill shit and collect.
Do you know when the gun ranges open back up, or are they were shut down?
I don't go to gun ranges.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I go to property and shoot.
Ah.
Or I go to Hillsboro and shoot. You can shoot out there. So
So you can do anything you want in Jeffco, bro.
Yeah. You just.
that's what it seems
You
like.
And it's
get-
been open for a minute.
You just get off on 55 and just start shooting into the trees.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you can, but
Yeah.
the only thing that'll happen is the cow will be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing, man? There's a couple of houses that are like 2 miles from here that you might fucking hit.
Say, bro, just calm down. It's a 9. It's fine.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do it right there.
Fuck, where were we coming from? Was that fucking, we were coming back from Louisville. And fucking these dudes were pulling off the side of the road, going down in the fucking woods to go hunt. Forgot where the fuck it was.
I mean, I
at.
see that shit all.
Oh, yeah, we were coming home from somewhere.
Yeah.
I have no
I
idea.
don't know if it was Louisville or not, but
I feel like
thinking
it was, yeah. Yeah, or like an enchanted forest or
Yeah,
something.
these motherfuckers literally parking their truck on the highway and walking down into the fucking woods. Go
Well,
hunting.
do you see that deer? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go get him.
I mean, it's legal for them to do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit here. You do that shit here, you're fucking getting locked up.
But you could go to the bar 3 weeks ago.
I saw you make a post about it, saying that you felt wrong.
I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't there very long.
I don't
odd.
feel comfortable going anywhere. Right
I wasn't
now.
there very long. It was very weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that I would.
Like I like the idea
Yeah.
of going back to places, but then like even when I walked in, I'm like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
When there's like people everywhere just enjoying life like normal, I'm like, what's happening? What do we do?
Yeah.
Where do we sit? How do we do this? And then like we sat and we weren't near anyone, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay. But I was like, this is fucking weird. And like,
Yeah.
God. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we ate and left. I was like, I can't do this.
First time we went back to a restaurant was I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was a day of day drinking and bad decisions, and we wound up at a Mexican restaurant drinking pitchers of margaritas. But they had them all spaced out and all that stuff, and so obviously after several hours of day drinking, there's really no hesitation on it. You're like, oh yeah, well I got this hand sanitizer. Who cares? It's like, we were still keeping distance and stuff like that, but there wasn't that like anxiety of like, this is fucking weird, blah blah blah. We were just like, let's get our food, let's get drunk. And so
I didn't get that.
Yeah,
I didn't make it that far.
Oh, they tried drinking for 3 hours beforehand.
Yeah, they were wanting to go.
But I didn't want to make it that far. I didn't.
No,
they were wanting to go out after golf Thursday, and I was like, no, I don't feel safe. They're like, why? Right now is safe. I said, I understand the kitchens and shit are fucking clean, but you don't know who's touching all your shit. I don't care how fucking clean the kitchens are.
No.
See, that part doesn't bother me because I'm eating this whole time and I take people's food. It's just being around all the strangers.
Well, see, we didn't start. We didn't start.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know who to. They might have fucking Bob in there that comes in on the regular, and because their cook called out or something, and Bob barely knows how to fucking cook anything. And
we didn't start the day with the idea that we were gonna go out to eat. We were out and about, and we hit a couple places because we had to do some grocery shopping and stuff like that. We wound up going down to Soulard because I want to start brewing my own mead, so I went down there to get some honey. And there's a place in there that sells cactus margaritas. So we're like, fuck yeah, let's get some. It's a nice day, we'll have some. And then we wound up sitting on the stoop next to our car, like way from everybody in Soulard, and down in one of those. It went down real good. We got another, and the next thing we know, I'm like, fuck yeah, like we're feeling great. And
you're on the dance floor, fucking hugging people.
Right. And then next thing you know,
they're like right in someone's face, fuck Corona.
And the next thing we know, like my girl's like, hey, I just texted such and such, like, you want to go get some Mexican? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go get some margaritas.
So you took an Uber and you made it there safely, right?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
The plexiglass.
Well, we were outside of the vehicle, and I locked it up. I told you, you don't get parking meter tickets now, so like it's still parked there.
You're still there?
Yeah,
you're still there.
It's still there.
Maybe.
It's not outside the house right now.
The city may have claimed it.
Yeah.
Not like the government, like the actual people in the city.
Yeah. It's just nothing but a shell now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, got some new tires for
so
you,
like
Uncle.
it wasn't. It was just one of those things that like because
new rims.
Yeah. Right. Hell yeah! I got the plastic caps on that bitch. I sold it. Can I get
Hey,
one?
Can you say your hood was fucked up on your car? I got one of them
Let me
too.
get one of those. Let me get one of those. Oh man, don't tease me.
I got you, fam.
Fuck yeah! I haven't had a Dunkaroo in fucking so long.
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroo.
I got it. Yeah.
Look at that. Is that the ones where you put in for it and they like sent you out like the free ones, or like you found somewhere they were selling them?
7-Eleven exclusive, man.
Oh fuck yeah! I'd never go to 7-Eleven, so I haven't seen it.
Oh,
is this the Funfetti too? Oh,
that's the only ones they have.
What? This is nuts.
All right, give it back. I told you can have one.
I was gonna have two. I have two.
Ask for one and take two.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man. I'm a hood rat, man. That's what I do. You
could have had two cookies. The icing's the problem. But the cookies are actually really good by themselves.
Yeah.
There's a new review going up. So it's actually up. I just haven't. It's
that's really good.
Still.
So we're going to listen to you guys crunch on the mic.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going on break anyway.
Well, we were talking about Dunkaroos. I want people to know that I actually had one.
And there's a new review going up.
Thank you, sir.
It's locked and loaded and ready. It skipped all the other reviews because I was like, oh shit, Dunkaroos.
Oh yeah, that's got to go up.
I got skip everything.
Yeah.
And I want people to know where to get them, even though I just said it. But
yeah,
I totally forgot about the one I have to do.
No. Big Roo's gonna do reviews now too.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna do one because I seen them and I was like, oh, I'll try this. And I guess while I'm doing that, I guess I might as well do a review.
Fuck yeah, just record yourself eating. That's the way to do it, man.
going to be probably a 5-minute video or so.
That's all. That's the other reviews.
Most of mine are pretty short.
Yeah.
The recent one is pretty long, but because I did basically 4 in 1. Because I got those pigless pork rinds. And I got all 4 flavors. So I figured instead of being a dick,
The fuck is that? Pigless pork rind?
it's plant-based,
No.
gluten-free,
That's crazy.
vegan, kosher, like anything you can list of like things food could be, it's all those. Except for there's no meat. It's just, yeah, pigless pork rinds. There's original, hot, cheddar, and barbecue. So instead of cutting into 4 things, I just tried all fucking 4.
Yeah. I know that how much that crushes your soul that you wanted to make that into 8 videos, but
It would have been 4.
yeah.
So it would have been. Tune in to next week's episode for the results of me eating this.
Yeah, right.
I
I'll just start doing.
see that.
I'll just start doing poop reviews. I could do that.
I mean,
The final result.
This is what pigless pork rinds turn into.
the discording.
Pay no attention to the corn that was from a different meal.
Tell me you're not taking your BB gun to the shooting range, J-Ron. Please tell me you're not taking it. He just put it in. I got a cross from Vigilante. And he's like, my last range will let me shoot BB. Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
Don't take a fucking BB gun to the fucking range. I mean, I appreciate you wanting to perfect your craftsmanship, but come on. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's
Sounds
a
fun,
two-way
man.
CO2 though, bro.
It's having fun, man.
I mean, I have seen some pretty powerful like BB guns. Like they got ones that are like 50 cal ones that are nuts. Like,
Maybe he's
you
not
could-
old enough to own a
you
real
could
gun.
probably knock down a fucking deer with those things. But I just looked it up. That's a revolver. That's a revolver BB gun. I don't know the FPS on that though. Who knows? Maybe it's a hardcore one.
Fuck yeah. Hardcore baby guns. .com.
Oh, what's the FPS?
Is
On
that a real website? God, I hope so.
I'm looking up something else. You're gonna have to look that one up.
Somebody go to hardcorebbguns.com.
That sounds dirty. Hardcorebbguns.com.
You have to add the word guns, I think.
Yeah. We've said guns too many times. YouTube's gonna shut us down.
Right?
Nah. I'm just giving him shit.
All right.
That
well,
sounds like he wants to go to like a VFW hall and like do like meat shoots and shit like that. Like he's betting on on fucking hitting bullseye and shit.
Hardcore BB Guns is not a website, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
So that means it's free. So if anybody would like to purchase a new website, Hardcore BB Guns is available.
It is? Oh. Well, fuck.
Somebody better get on that.
I used to love BB guns back in the day. Like before I started getting my own.
If we had money, I would totally do shit like that. Just buy ignorant ass fucking websites that would just direct you back to us.
Yeah.
Like, go check us out at hardcorebbguns.com, and it would like just go to repliconradio.com.
Yeah, because I mean,
Just
like,
redirect you.
just a random conversation like that. Like, I wonder if that's real. And they would click on it. Oh, it takes us. What the
Yeah.
fuck is this? Oh, look at that. That's pretty dope.
Midget dwarf wrestling slides or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, them pellets, they would definitely break the skin.
Well, you guys want to take a quick break? We got a guest coming up on the motherfucking
Absolutely,
show.
man. I gotta pee.
There you go. If you're tuned into YouTube, everything's going to stop. You're going to see an awesome little spinning wheel. We'll be back.
That's right.
We're going to play some music for everybody over on the .coms and on the replays and all that. Yo, what up, y'all? Hey, what up? We're back. We
Yo.
appreciate you guys hanging out. We just had the badass America break part 2. A little Skinnerd, a little Freebird,
Hell yeah.
rocking out. Big Rue's learning about food delivery because he's hungry. I saw him eat that
I
Subway
was just
sandwich
looking
earlier,
shit
and
up.
I knew it wasn't enough.
No,
It
I'm
never
fine.
is. It never is enough.
I'm fine. I was just wanting to talk to you about it because it's shit that's on there just doesn't make sense.
I'm officially like an expert of DoorDash and Grubhub now.
I mean, you work there.
I do. I'm excited. We'll learn more about it later.
You're the one talking about wishing there was more shit you had to eat.
I do. I wish there was.
You're the one who
I
started.
want some Subway.
Everybody out there who eats food and likes it, think of your favorite new thing that you eat that's probably not standard, and then hold that thought until we're done, and then tell us about it later. Because
I've lost another 10 pounds when I went to the doctor the other day. So.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, we got a special guest on the line, just like we do every week, keeping it consistent and whatnot, representing the underground, trying to let everybody know about what's going on in the world. But give it up for the special guest today, man, Mr. King Torch. What's up, brother?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Not too much, man, but you got me fiending for some Dunkaroos right now. It's not even okay.
They were good.
They're fire.
They were good.
Just wait until later. If you make sure you subscribe to Replicon Radio's YouTube, because there's a dope Dunkaroo review that's locked. It's sitting there waiting to go up. I just didn't want to put it up because we have the show tonight, so I didn't want to.
Now, is it like Inception if I eat Dunkaroos while I watch the Dunkaroo review?
You know what you should actually do is record yourself reviewing your Dunkaroos while watching my review of Dunkaroos while someone else is eating Dunkaroos.
There you go.
I don't even know what I just said, but you should do it.
Do it.
Dunkerception.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. That'd be dope. But you should. I recorded it real quick because I was so excited about their return, and I knew a lot of people may have not known about it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do the review and also let people know where to find them, but we've already spoiled that portion.
Yeah.
I guess, but oh well. If you didn't listen,
Nah, man,
I'm not even gonna
The comeback is Koala Yummies.
Yes. Oh, there's like a weird version of those that I found at the what is that shit called? The Five Below.
Those goofy little.
Oh.
Five Below.
You've had some weird shit at Five Below.
Yeah. Well, they got like the weird like Japanese, like the shit you would get in like a loot crate or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they have that shit there, and they have, which I guess is what Koala Yummies is, like a ripoff of a Japanese thing. They just gave it an American name.
Yep.
But they had them there. I can't remember. I couldn't tell you what they were called, but they're literally the exact same thing. And they're amazing. Now I'm going to have to go there tomorrow.
Like Chinese grocery store, they still got like a couple like Koala Yummies that expired in like 99, but man, they still hit.
Fuck yeah, dude. Get them shits. That's a...
Fucking expiration date. I miss those things.
You miss expiration dates or you miss Koala Yummies?
Fuck them.
Man, well, I'll miss expiration dates constantly. I'm eating bread that's green. I'm like, the fuck did I do?
Well,
It's penicillin, man.
Yeah, that's medicine.
That's medicine.
That's true. That's true. I mean, yeast is a thing.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. It'll infect you. I won't eat that. I might eat some expired Koala Yummies depending on how they look when I open the package, but I'm not going to eat green bread.
No. You can cut the corner off of that. You can cut the green off, but it still don't taste right.
I can't. I
It
won't
don't
even do
taste
that.
right. It's in the molecules of the bread. It ain't right.
I will take penicillin
Yeah.
in pill form, but I will not eat it. Nope.
Nah.
I'll even drink alcohol.
My luck is that I'll eat the penicillin mold, and it'll be like a new brand of penicillin mold, and like it won't be good for me, and like it'll hurt me and make me sick. That'll be my luck.
It's the only way you're going to build your immune system.
Yeah, to a degree.
You got to build that shit up, man.
Yeah, you can eat dirt to a degree, but then you can go too far the other direction, and it's like, oh, whoa. Let's
Then you just
hold
become
on
a
a
dirt
second.
eater.
Yeah, let's just hold on a second. Your body's just screaming at you like, bro, not cool.
What are we
Oh
talking-
man, that happened to me.
What happened to you?
Oh, dude, when your body is just like, what the fuck are you thinking? And you're like halfway through, and you're like, well, gotta finish it anyway.
We made it this far, right?
I've had some
Yep.
questionable thoughts about like 2-day-old pizza that's been left out, like just hung over as shit. It's like, oh god, fuck this weekend. I don't care. I'm eating this pizza. It's happened.
How old is it?
I'm just saying, this pizza has been left in the box. You've had a really long weekend of partying, and you're just like, you know what? I don't care. Just put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. It'll be fine.
Yeah. As much as I don't even know what I just said, but I don't eat leftovers at all.
I eat leftovers. Like, there's usually never leftovers because I just plow through that shit. Usually,
That's what I try to do because I know I won't eat it.
See, I do though.
I'll eat pizza the next day,
Yeah.
and then there's like a couple items that like, grandma makes something that is fine left over, but like 98% of food, no, hell no. I won't eat. I don't even like an old. Like my buddy will hit me up at night and be like, "Hey man, will you since you're out delivering, you want to bring me some Taco Bell and I'll just throw you fucking $10 or $20 instead of paying them."
Yeah.
Sure. He's like, get yourself something. And then we'll sit there and talk. I'm like, why aren't you eating your food? He's like, well, I'll eat it whenever. Just take it home with you. I'm like, dude, I'm not eating old Taco Bell. Like, I'm not like, Taco Bell's bad enough. You want me to eat it an hour late?
Yeah.
No.
Dude,
Like, I won't even eat our old Taco Bell, let alone the next day.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had Taco Bell from the night before. Had it gotten at like 3 o'clock in the morning, just drunk as shit.
Fell asleep.
Dropped a taco or two in the car, and the next morning be like, bro, I need that taco.
You go out. Not only is it an old Taco Bell, but it's floor Taco Bell.
It's floorboard Taco Bell, and I'll just put it in the microwave 10 minutes. It'll be fine.
Wow.
When are we gonna have King Torch on?
we're having Taco Bell on. Sorry, man. Hey, King. Hey, everybody. Welcome, King Torch to Replicon Radio.
Torch.
Man, I'm just develop a craving for Taco Bell. You guys are fucking up my whole eating category right now.
But, hey, man, make sure you order from DoorDash or Grubhub and tip your driver.
Oh, man, I love DoorDash.
We love you, too. They didn't
Especially
start
out here,
paying me for real.
Just everyone's like, the fuck are you doing outside? And I'm like, oh, I'm getting shit.
Right? Hell yeah, man. Well, enough about fucking Taco Bell and DoorDash for now.
Yeah,
for now.
South real quick.
We got King Torch on the line, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us, calling in. We're glad to have you, man. Welcome to the show, first of all.
Thanks. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Hell yeah. Essentially, man, we like to get to know people. We want to know what's going on. We want to become friends, man. We're clearing up space. We're putting up bunk beds. We've made a lot of room so we can have a bunch of activities. Let's get to know each other, brother. So you were actually born and raised in Chicago, right?
Yeah. The suburbs initially. Then as I realized how expensive it was to live on my own, I've moved further and further downtown, which is not the best idea. But I mean, it doesn't matter where you go around Chicago. It mostly sucks if you're near the city.
Yeah. So you realized just as a baby that it was really expensive to live there, so you moved quickly, huh?
Wait, say it again?
I said, so you realized as a baby how expensive it was to live there, so you moved?
I mean, I feel like I should have known early on. My mom didn't do finances through, 7th, 8th grade. Used to clown on me a little bit. But no, the whole area, if you're outside the city, is so damn expensive, man.
Yeah.
But
Cook County's insane,
just
no matter where
at
you
that
are.
limit, you can get like a 4-bedroom apartment for like $300 a month. It's crazy.
There you go. That ain't bad. That ain't bad, man.
Right. Yeah, rife with crime, and the neighbor's a dealer, so I mean, saves you a lot of trips.
That's the original DoorDash, right?
I mean, yeah. I just bang on the wall a couple times. Hey, bro, you got some? Yeah, all right, cool.
There you go.
All the vents were interconnected back in the day.
Everybody just had long sticks and shit, just pushing.
Like
over.
they do in solitary in jail. Just knock on the wall like 3.5 times. They know what you're looking for.
Oh my goodness! There you go. I don't even know what's happening tonight.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what's happening. Hell yeah. So you're born and raised in the Chicago area. What was it like? Were you like growing up? Were you like super into music? Were you into hip hop? Were you like a rock guy? Like, what was it that led you to your love of music, which eventually led to you to start making music? And how did that whole process begin for you?
I mean, my first exposure to music was the fact I've got a brother who's 10 years older than me, and every morning when he woke up, he was blasting Def Leppard or Skinner through the entire house. Totally, he was just fuck everyone else's sleep schedule. But I got into that really heavily in the early 90s. Just rap was way more in tune with me, man. I love metal. I love rock, even like some soft rock. I'm not going to go on a Nickelback spree or anything, but I mean, now like the sample you guys just played from the Underground Avengers, man, like seeing the samples and it all flows together one way or the other. But I mean, rap brought me more understanding of music. I could listen to it and comprehend it. Whereas rock, they're like, oh, we're doing blow off hookers, and I was like, I'm 8. So it connected more.
That made that. Oh my goodness, that makes sense when you're 8, for sure.
Yeah. I feel 8's not a good age to start doing blow off of hookers. Like maybe 11, 13
at least.
At that.
At least. So you were, and was your brother? I guess he was a big influence on you being 10 years older. Kind of got you into whatever he was listening to at the time.
Yeah, I really had no say early on. And like my sister was into Limp Bizkit and, Shania Twain and fucking Melissa Etheridge. Nothing I ever got big into, but all of it kind of led me to seek out something different, which was rap, because I never heard it in my house. My mom was bumping Prince, and I had NWA on my headset, my old Discman, that you go over a bump and it stops playing for 3 minutes.
Hell yeah. So at a young age, you discovered hip hop. You got super into hip hop just because it was something different than what everybody else around you was listening to. And then as growing up, what made you decide that you wanted, instead, a lot of people listen to music and never think they're going to make music. So was there like a moment in time where you're like, oh, I want to do this, or I need to do this, or what made you start to want to be an artist or to become an artist? Especially you started at a really young age under a different name, correct? A different artist.
Yeah, I started really the thing that made me want to make music, there was a website way back in the day called goldmike.com where everyone would just write 16-bar battles and people would pick a winner. And my buddy Caleb was on that, pulled me in there. I started racking up a battle record, and then he was like, well, why don't you get behind a microphone? And I was like, well, why the fuck would I want to do that? I can write just fine. But then he was like, it doesn't really count. Like, all right, that was back when SoundClick was still big, because SoundCloud way overtook them now. But then guys like Hard Target, DZK, Gravity, even way back, the early iteration of Nasty, which was Kid Nasty. Nasty, please don't shoot me for saying that out loud. The Infect guys made me want to just elevate what I was doing. So I started recording things, and most of it was garbage for a bunch of years, man. But it was still always fun to do.
For sure. And when you started, you were under the name Believe, right?
Yeah, I held on to that name until 2009, and then when I decided to come back into music, I was like, I just don't want to remember half the crap that I made back then.
But even then, even during that time as Believe, you were doing you were working with a lot of people, at least doing shows, opening up for a lot of heavy hitters, especially in the underground, like ICP, Twisted.
Yeah, we locally the promoters always kind of came to me, and Sniper the Prophet was part of my crew. He started his rap career in my mom's house. It was awesome. We had a pretty big crew, and we were able to sell tickets like it was nobody's business. There was one tech show I think we sold 500 tickets to, and the place probably only had 500 to 800 people in it. That was the Psychology 101, but it was a lot of drive as a group, and all of us trying to push each other. Not all of us believe in our music as much as we probably should have, but it's a combination drive is a powerful thing, and the experiences you get from it are awesome. I think the only show I remember hating was a show with the Mars with a Z, because he showed up, did an 8-minute set and just dipped. But Chicago used to be booming, man. Now it's really hard to find shows in Chicago that aren't the House of Blues, where they don't really take openers unless you want to throw them 3 G's for tickets, which sucks.
Yeah. No, I remember, man. That was Chicago was a spot. We used to go to Chicago all the time. We're in St. Louis, so we used to envy almost especially with the underground, when the underground was huge, and the Juggalo scene was real big, and there was just fucking there were shows every weekend at all kinds of fucking crazy venues, and we would go up there all the time to go to shows and shit.
Yeah, the big venue was way south. It was called the Pearl Room, and then in Cicero there was Tiger O'Styles.
Yeah.
God, I think of Scum and King Gordy, Tiger O'Styles monthly. I've known Scum for since before he had long hair. That's really weird to think about.
Before he was even Russian.
Man, you know, I didn't know he was Russian until like 5 years ago. I was like, you're fucking kidding me, right? Becomes Russian?
What?
How do you not know that?
That has to be a joke, right?
Yeah.
I don't think in all those years I ever knew his real name. I mean, you know, it was always
Yeah,
just,
but
hey,
you
wanna
never.
come on, do this
Apparently, you
show.
never listened to his fucking music either.
Wait, maybe.
Hello, my name is Scum. I'm rapping for you. Hello. Would you like vodka?
You definitely never heard him talk.
Right? Like,
Actually, he sounds kind of normal when he talks. He doesn't sound like anything like what he sounds like on the records.
yeah.
I
Hello.
remember him making songs in Russian too, so I guess I missed the whole fucking or I was like, I wonder what language that is, and just never followed up with it.
Oh, it's fun. Non-American gibberish. Cool.
What? That's great. That's funny. You named all. Man, I forgot. Like those venues, I would have never been able to say those, but when you said it, they like triggered memories in my head.
Yeah,
I remember going to see Boondocks in the actual Boondocks. There was like some weird ass venue in a corn. Like we had to go through cornfields and shit. I'm like, the experience was way cooler. Cause I was like, oh shit, we're going to see Boondocks in the fucking Boondocks. We thought we were gonna die. We swore we made a wrong turn, and then all of a sudden there's like 2,000 juggalos. I'm like, yeah, we did it.
this is oddly appropriate.
Perfect. That was
It's
my
like
idea.
in Mortal Kombat, you have to fight someone on their home stage.
Hell yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But that's the only way to do it. It draws the experience. So I mean, you're out there, like you said, you link you with Sniper the Prophet, which a lot of people know now. He's the homie. You guys are doing your thing in Chicago. You're going by Believe. You're tearing the stage up with TAC and D12 and Twisted and ICP and everybody who's anybody in the underground. And then some madness happened in your personal life, which is why you quit, right? Like, is that, I don't know if it's a story you want to talk about or tell? Or?
It was a mixture of my ex-wife being a complete psycho and my lawyer being like, well, you have to deal with that psycho, you're going to lose custody of your daughter. And I was like, well, fuck, that's lose-lose. So, being the smart gentleman I am, I married the nut for 10 years. It was interesting. I mean, it sucked leaving music in the rear view for that long, and all my buddies were like, what, you just fucking stopped just like that? And I was like, yeah, basically. But like a couple people retired around the time I did. My buddy Carl and Spooky, who went as Scrap Souls, both just stopped making music. But Sniper pushed on, man, and in those 10 years, he had elevated so hard. But yeah, personal life, definitely, like, I love my kids, all four of them. They're giant pains in the ass, but they're wonderful pains in the ass. Hey, put your middle finger down. Oh, one of them is right here. But in the end, it's worth it because kids and family go over anything. I wouldn't have married the psycho, but, mistakes were made. Modern problems, modern solutions, better divorce lawyer.
There you go. So after that, you stepped away completely from music. You got your kids, had more kids. What? Then you jumped into like a whole nother field with martial arts and stuff, right? Like, so what happened next? So your wife goes crazy. You're gonna lose a bunch of stuff. So you give up music to take care of your kids and do the right thing for your family. But then you're like, well, shit, I need to do something. And you got into MMA.
Yeah, like I was living real close to an MMA gym in Crystal Lake, Illinois, and I knew a lot of the fighters really well. Most of them were UFC guys, some of them were local guys, and none of them had management. And I was like, well, shit, it can't be that hard. Just pulling sponsors, guys, getting them paychecks, getting cut off of their money. It was a cool transition, but it drove me nuts because everyone in that world is plastic as fuck. A lot of people be like, oh, this rapper's fake, that rapper's fake. Man, MMA fighters are some of the douchiest people on the planet. Not all of them, just some of them. Like, I know Playboy the Beast is doing intros over there for some local fighters out there. But when you get to the upper levels, the managers, the promoters, everyone's a dick and everyone's trying to take a cut from somebody else. And it was like playing shows as a slave for like, I got to fly my fighter out here. He's got to run a camp. He's got to make weight, but you only want to give him half his pay. It's just such a horrible cycle to get people into.
I can only imagine. Well, That's unfortunately it's a lot of industries once you get involved in them. Though.
Yeah, I mean, it can be a lot of fun, like getting into fights for free and meeting all these, people like, oh man, that guy could kick my ass. It's really cool, but I think the only real person left in MMA is probably Joe Rogan, and that dude's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Mad love for Rogan, baby. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
dude, his commentary just on life in general is like the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Rogan's the shit. So you were just managing, is that you're like finding fighters and managing them and helping them with their careers and stuff?
Yeah, I would pick them up, usually amateur fighters. And once you hit 5 wins, typically they expect you to go pro. I'd be like, well, this kid's pretty good. People like this guy, or I'd be like, oh, that dude's got fucking dope tattoos. I feel like he could kill somebody in the ring, and then just work with them from there. I think the highest one that I worked with was Cowboy Cerrone, who's still running circles in the UFC. That dude's crazy. All he does is eat gummy bears and drink Budweiser, and he's still like a top tier fighter at like 38.
Squishy, obviously. I mean,
Yeah, man, I eat that, and I can't fucking drop weight to save my damn life.
you hear that, Rue? All he ate was gummy bears and Budweiser. He was a top fighter.
I mean,
Life goals.
I mean, he drinks
he
Bud
did
Light.
lose his last match against McGregor, but hey.
That's all right. Gummy bears and Budweiser.
I mean, hey, that's what it takes. Maybe
I feel like if you put out an album, that'd be the name of it too.
right.
Somebody copyright that right now before somebody steals it.
Oh, it's already stolen.
It's already been stolen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is
I'd be
pretty
on Carl's
impressive.
French
Gummy
fries
bears and Budweiser. That's your workout.
Fuck yeah. That's crazy. So I mean, you're out there, you're doing, you know what I mean, you're doing this, you're getting into fights for free, you're meeting fighters, you're managing careers, everything's looking up. Well, then what? You had another crazy ex-wife that made you quit?
God, she didn't like me being at the fights because she's like, oh, all you're doing is walking around getting drunk. And I was like, well, you would too if you got free drinks while you were sitting ringside. Like, hey, not my problem. But just dealing with the people was fucking exhausting. So my business partner was kind of turning into a shithead, so I just sold the company out to him and went to writing like MMA columns for 3 or 4 years, and then finally got rid of the ex-wife and moved to Canada to decompress for like 8 months.
You just flooded the whole country, huh?
Oh, dude, she was that level of bad, man. I really hope she doesn't hear this. I mean, I already won custody of the kids, so fuck it. But she's a horrible human being.
Damn. That's crazy. So you fled out of the country to escape the wrath of the ex. So while you're in Canada, you weren't managing fighters. I mean, what, you just gave up all that, or?
I sat I gave everything up. I sat on like a couch that had a cool little USB input in it, and watched my Cody box for like 8 months, drinking Miller Lite, and was like, huh, shit, what do I do next? And then one day I was listening to somebody had just dropped something. I think it was one of Nasty's albums, and I was like, man, the underground has got so much fucking cooler. Like, the music is spread out so much better. There's different flows, and I was like, shit, I need to start writing again. I was like, what the fuck am I going to write about? Drinking beer and sitting in Canada? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's been covered by Mad Child and Tom McDonald. But I didn't want to. I didn't have anything
They just covered that, though. You could have been Mad Child and Tom McDonald. You missed. See that opportunity you missed?
All the love for Mad Child.
Imagine how cool your haircut would be.
I would not want to wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and see Tom McDonald, dude.
Hey, Nova Rockefeller enjoys it.
I mean, if I've got to be a rapper with long hair and tattoo work, I'd rather be Whitney Payton than Tom McDonald.
Well, I mean, I wasn't assuming your gender, but
man, I identify as an Apache attack helicopter. I just don't have any of the cool shit.
There we go.
I identify as an Apache helicopter. Well, I wonder which bathroom you have to use for that. I guess
You just
I
make
guess
your
that
own. You just
includes,
make your own.
that
That's a
includes
really
the
good-
everyone bathroom. I
Yeah,
guess.
that is the everyone bathroom. That is the half pant leg, half dress one.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you've been through all this shit. You're sitting on your fancy USB couch, not drinking Labatt Blue in Canada, but drinking beer nonetheless. And you decided, I'm going to be a rapper again.
It hit me that I should start writing again. I didn't really put much mind to recording again because, I mean, shit. A 24-pack of beer in Canada costs like $45. Like, a gallon of gas costs like $8. I was like, the fuck am I to afford a whole-ass recording setup up here, especially because every town is like 40 minutes away from the next one, and I had never seen anything that sold anything remotely musical aside from like those little fucking like duck whistles. And I mean, as much as I would love to sample that, I really wanted to sample that. So
They got copyrights on that shit, man.
that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the Duck Dynasty guys are stupid rich.
Yeah. They take that shit seriously. Like, I whittled this duck call, and it made me $1 million. Even though it sounds like this other duck call, it's not.
That's true. I mean, I wonder if there's like a success rate with those things. Like, oh, over here, you blow this whistle, you're going to get 13% more mallards. You blow this one, you're going to get some angry fucking like northern Wisconsin loon that's going to attack you while you're sleeping.
That would be my... I would be leery about that. I mean, I guess if you're trying to hunt things, like, you want them to come at you, but, like, I would still be nervous. Like you say, you think you're calling one thing, and you got something else coming up on you. Like, shit. Like, fuck, this thing's gonna attack me. It's like, I don't have a... It's like, I don't have a tag for this damn buck, man. It's gonna fuck me up.
Dude, there's a great show on Netflix called Meat Eater where this guy gets himself in some of the shittiest situations hunting, and they're always with Joe Rogan. It is fantastic. Like, they're sitting in like a deer blind, and Joe's like, "Have you ever tried DMT?" And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they're having this conversation holding shotguns.
Yes. I didn't know that Joe Rogan was on a hunting show, but I want to watch that.
I didn't know that either.
What's the fucking name of that?
8 or 9 episodes, man, and they have Brian Callen on a couple. It's when they're on there, it's fucking hilarious. Otherwise, it's pretty cut and dry. But you throw Joe Rogan like hunting turkey, Jesus Christ! When he gets bored, that man goes off.
It's like, Joe, shut up. We're trying to watch the fucking field. You playing an
He's over
episode
there.
over there?
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, no, I can imagine taking Joe out into the bush, man. I want to be friends with him. I've listened to his podcast, and I've listened to his comedian friends, like Bill Burr's podcast, and I think Bill Burr and Bert Kreischer have their own podcast. And I listen to them, and like, I've heard stories revolving around them hanging out, and it just seems like such a cool guy to hang out with.
Yeah, I mean, like, even the people he does like his comedy tours with, they like all seem to mesh with him really well. He had this one called Little Esther he brought out to Chicago like 8 years ago, who was even like the most psychotic person on stage. At the end of her show, she's like, "By the way, I've been on fucking psilocybin this entire time." And then, like, the fuck? He like does ventriloquism and shit during it too, and I'm like, how do you coordinate like that?
Yeah.
People
I mean,
are
shit,
cool.
Rock can barely put my hands up.
People are cool.
Unavoidable.
People are cool. What the fuck? Comedians are funny. What the fuck?
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's a way to add to it.
There's a bunch of things moving. None of it came out.
Yeah, I feel that all the time.
It's like, and all these ingredients, and then it's just still simple syrup.
Make this gourmet statement. Nope. Came out mac and cheese.
Yep. Utensils.
Spoons.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, what are we doing? Where are we at? We're in Canada now, right? We're still in Canada.
He just became a new rapper.
We're in Canada, and now you're You just became
He's got to get away from Canada because there's no FYEs up there.
Canada's too expensive, and you decided that you would like to write music again. So you got on your moose, or what happened next?
And people are cool.
We're all
The
one
entire-
brother.
I lived there for like 8 months. The only moose I ever saw was dead on the side of the road, and that disappointed the fuck out of me. Because I always heard they were so dangerous, and they ran into cars. I was like, well, where
Clearly
the fuck
one
are the
of them
moose?
did.
Yeah, right.
Well, you did say you sat on the couch for 8 months, so they were not on your couch.
I've seen one run through a living room.
Luckily.
Yeah.
But
It was the size of the couch.
There, contemplating, like, you know, if I go back to recording music, I don't want to keep the name Believe, because the one question I got hit with, no matter who the fuck I was talking to back then, was, oh, so are you a Christian rapper? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Is there a lot of them up in Canada?
That's because his name was Believe.
Well,
I could see that.
yeah.
Like, that's the name that I originally construed. My buddy Kate came up with that and kind of stuck it. I was like, I can work with that because it was Be Real in Cypress Hill. But everyone's like, oh, you know, Believe, you must be Christian. I was like, have you fucking met me?
Have you listened to my mixtape?
Right?
Here,
I live in
listen
Canada.
to, like, anything
Wow.
I ever put out, you're gonna know pretty damn quickly. Like, I think one of my favorite songs from that time span is Devil's Playground with DZK, and I was like, that shouldn't really mix up those signals for you.
So you decided, so you're in Canada, you moved to Canada, you never stumbled upon a moose, so you decided you did not want to be a Christian rapper anymore.
This is dumb. I want to see a moose. I'm going to Missouri.
There's no meese.
Where's the fuck the meese?
I
is
don't
at?
believe in Jesus anymore. He was not in Canada. They told me he was up north. He was not here.
The USB port on the couch broke.
The USB on the couch. So you decided
The
to
cord did
move
work.
back to America.
He had a shit run there for a minute.
Oh, dude, it was atrocious. Like, living in Canada for 8 months cost me, like, most of my life savings, but I had, like, a nice 5-acre house with, like, a, you know, fucking fire pit and all that shit. I was like, oh, this is great, until I realized, like, all the land around me was fucking buffalo farm, and all I could ever smell was buffalo shit.
Nice.
You technically were a buffalo. You could have been a buffalo soldier.
What about you could have been a
Yeah.
mushroom hunter. Go out there and get some psychedelic mushrooms.
Could have been.
Oh, God, digging through fucking buffalo turds.
Yeah, the buffalo chips. Yeah.
He was a
Oh,
buffalo soldier in the farmlands of Canada.
Oh, no. No. God.
Remix. Believe is back.
There it is.
That Buffalo remix. Boy, oh
The only
boy.
buffalo I want to deal with is Wild Wings, man. Whew.
Ooh.
They ain't even.
I want to deal with Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. Them fucking. I buy that shit by the big ass bottles. Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're back on the food.
Put
It's
that on
full
everything,
circle,
right?
man. It's full circle.
It is. I mean, have you ever had a buffalo burger, man? They're pretty good.
I've had a bison burger, but I didn't cook it right, so it was very gamey. Because I didn't know what I was
No.
doing.
I wouldn't have thought about cooking that differently than, like, ground beef. I'm glad somebody else barbecued mine. Shit, that probably would have been pretty terrible, too.
Yeah, I didn't do. I'd have to look up how to do. I still don't know how to do it, but yeah. Somebody was just like, here's a bunch of frozen fucking bison. I'm like, okay, 17-year-old me. I'm like, I need food, so all right.
Is it good? Cool.
Yeah, cool. Is it good? Cool. It tastes like fucking a wild animal.
Yum.
Yeah.
I can see where that. I mean, shit. I can cook a hot dog on a grill, but anything else is very questionable.
Now I would have the wherewithal to go, hey, I've never cooked this particular cut of meat. I should probably figure out how to do that. Like, you gotta marinate it and shit. You gotta season it. You gotta cook it right.
To the Google.
To the Googles.
Hoorah for Google, man. Google saved my ass on cooking many times.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do I make this burger patty into taco bean? It's like, you cut it up, dumbass. I was like, oh.
Whoa. Blow my mind.
I
man.
know. One of those amazing moments of just realization. Like, I should have fucking thought of that.
It's like, bro, I want hamburger meat, but I only have these patties. What do I do?
Well, apparently moose are mostly in Ontario, according to the chat room. So maybe that you were just in the
No
wrong
shit.
part of Canada.
It's at other
So-
places too, so that could literally be anywhere.
Oh yeah. Well, they're usually
I mean, I was-
everywhere, mostly and everywhere.
That's all the way across the country.
Where are Meeson in Canada?
Meeson. Okay. So we're fucking crazy tonight, apparently. We're so excited to have Dead Body Man back in the building, so we're just fucking off track. We live in Missouri where the pandemic is apparently over, according to Lake of the Ozarks, so we're good to go.
Yeah, apparently Moose Jaw is a town in somewhere in Canada. I don't know where that is.
Moose Jaws is supposed to be the third movie of the Up North trilogy from director and writer Mr. Kevin Smith.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, Moose.
Is that like the Moonlight and Escanaba series?
I have no idea what you just said, dude. What
How
did you
the
say about
fuck do I know
moonlighting?
that?
What was your question? Can you please repeat the
Was
question?
that from the Moonlight and Escanaba series?
I don't know what that is.
I mean, does it say in your little article that you
I'm
read?
not looking at it. That was from my head. It was the article in my head.
Oh,
No, he did Kevin Smith. You know Kevin Smith?
yeah.
He made, he did Tusk,
Yeah.
and then he did Yoga Hosers. And then there's a third one called Moose Jaws, which is Jaws, like Jaws the movie,
Yeah.
but about a moose.
So Moose that swims?
No, it's just a moose in Canada. I mean, it's the idea of Jaws the movie, but a moose in Canada.
There are lakes in Canada.
I don't know if it's. I mean, the movie hasn't been made yet, so.
Oh, it hasn't.
But it was
What
the
if-
third in his Up North trilogy, because like Mallrats and shit started out as the Jersey trilogy. Now there's a bunch of them: Mallrats, Chasing Amy, and Dogma.
Well, oh.
So that was his Up
I thought
North
mall
trilogy.
rats were people.
But that was the name of the movie.
Yeah, I know.
And then,
but-
well, then the three
I mean-
movies became known as the Jersey trilogy.
oh, okay, but because
With
like,
Jay and Silent
you
Bob.
roped it in there with them like man bear pig movies and shit.
Well, that was a separate. Like those were his original movies, and they were
Yeah.
called the Jersey trilogy.
Oh, okay.
And now he's made these two, and Moose Jaws was going to be the third in the up. I can't remember what it was called, like the Up North trilogy, the Canadian trilogy, or whatever.
America's Hat trilogy.
Yes.
Ah.
Fun fact. Anyway, everybody, welcome King Torch to Replicon Radio.
Hey, welcome. Why don't you tell us a
Thanks
little
for
bit
having
about yourself?
So, so essentially, man, we want to go back in time. And we want to learn. We want to get to know you. So, back in 1984, you were born in Chicago, Illinois. What was that like for you and your mom?
You know, I really felt that, being a premature kid, I was slept on. And then I
That had to be
stopped growing
uncomfortable.
and finished out at a solid 6'5", which is still weird.
There you go.
Although my son is 16, you're what, like 6'2"? I'm there. I'm getting there. He's like 6'4" with his mohawk because his hair actually still grows. Little asshole.
Hell yeah.
I have an 11-year-old who's 5'6".
So you have a very tall family. That must be from your Canadian roots.
Oh, it's got to be, eh? All the maple syrup and lack of moose.
There you go. Absolutely. So fast forward a little bit from 84 to 2017, 2018, just 2 years ago. You're sitting on the couch in Canada pondering what to do with life, and then all of a sudden a quote-unquote torch was lit under your ass, and you decided you would like to get back into music, and King Torch was then born. How did that come about? Like what, why, like, you know what I mean? Like something just fucking bit you in the ass. I was like, I got to get back into this.
I mean, I think the horrible abundance of free time and like listening to underground again, because I had been completely separated from it, man. I hadn't listened to it, talked to really anybody. And then, like, I started to dip my toe in. I started talking to Saint Sinna again, who's a good friend. Met Genosha X for the first time, who's like one of my best friends on the planet. And I was just like, fuck, I feel comfortable in this zone. I've been out of it so long. And I was like, well, all right. And then got an email. My son's up there laughing his ass off. He knows where this is going. I had emailed my best friend, Laura, about 6 years prior, because my ex-wife used to always delete her out of my phone. Oh, no, blah, blah, blah. She's a nutbag. And she had finally emailed me back, and she was like, hey, so where are you? I was like, I'm in Canada. She's like, the fuck are you doing in Canada? And I was like, wasting away, drinking, good stuff. Paying too much to drive. So, I mean, we got to talking, and eventually it became, she's like, well, get your fucking ass back here. So I got in the car, drove 1,600 miles in like 27 hours.
That doesn't
wound
sound
up
like
sitting
fun.
with her. Oh, dude, that was a horrible drive. There's nothing. Like, driving through the Dakotas is the most painful thing in the world, next to hanging by your balls from razor wire.
Have you tried Nebraska?
I have. I drove through Nebraska when I was on tour with the Wicked Tendency crew, and that is pretty... I mean, Colorado is pretty bad. Utah, it's like nothing. Then there's like a smattering of crackheads around downtown Salt Lake City, and then you get to the nice stuff.
After you go straight down a hill.
Yeah, straight down a hill. With no lights.
Hell, dude.
No lights.
They call it a mountain, I think.
I believe that. I believe that's what they call it.
There's walls.
It's way bigger than the Missouri mountain.
There's walls to the left that are there for you to crash into in case your brakes don't work.
Yeah, and then there's no wall on the right, so if you want to fly off the fucking mountain, you're fine. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, going up is fine. Going down on that shit is scary.
Yeah.
We did it
Especially
at
the guy
about
like-
4 o'clock in the morning after driving for about 26 hours.
Oh, yeah. We were at, I think it was like 11 o'clock, and we were trying to get into our hotel so we could find a place to buy beer in downtown Salt Lake City because it's so Mormon run. We had to go to like 8 gas stations before we found beer, man. It was, oh, that place is a trip. But yeah, there's nothing between like Chicago and Alberta, Canada. You drive through Minneapolis, St. Paul, and then you keep going north, and there's just nothing. It sucks, and it's scary as hell because it gets. When I got there, it was negative 40, and my car was like, "Oh, you think so, don't you?" I was like, "Excuse me." I was like, "You're fully insured, and you got 170,000 miles on it. You better fucking keep working."
So you,
Of
so
course,
you,
after not.
so you drove through the night, thousands of miles, to rediscover your best friend, and you fell in love and lived happily ever after?
I mean, more or less, yeah. I mean, my son Damien here, God, I hadn't seen him since last time I saw you were 6 before that. Holy shit. Yeah, I know, right? Asshole. He's refined his assholeness over the years, but, I mean, I hadn't seen him since he was really little because my ex-wife, you know, threw my best friend out of my life. But, then like, he is me is the fucked up thing. That scares me down the road. Don't marry any psychos. You'll be good. But I like when he and I were able to reconnect, it was just instant like parent-child connection. And so, I mean, we're still in the adoption process, but he's like my mini-me who there was some fuck up with the time machine, and he's my half genetic, and I don't get it.
Gotcha. That's what's up.
He's weird, and he's got hair still, dick.
I can feel the love between you two.
Oh yeah. All he does is like he runs up behind me in the house, smacks me in my bald spot, which is basically my entire head now. I mean, I started going gray and balding when I was 18, and I turn around and like, yeah, well, I can't do that to you because he's got a full head of hair. Not anymore. I'm a lot. Yeah, but your shit grew back in quick.
Well, I mean, if he really pisses you off, just find a pair of scissors and wait till he goes to sleep.
I mean, I would do it. I mean, there was one time I shaved his whole head because we were trying to get him a mohawk, and I like crookeded it out, so I had to cut the whole thing off. Remember that one? Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
I mean, he's got a mohawk right now, but it's peanut butter and jelly. It's blonde, purple, blonde, purple, blonde, purple, blonde, purple stripe. Made me think of the zebra stripes giraffe from back in the day.
There you go. That delicious gum that loses its flavor in 2 seconds.
Oh, I know, like chews, and you're just chewing on rubber.
So you came back. So you guys, I mean, you literally just drove straight back to America into the arms of your former best friend, and that's where life led you. So what was it that made you like? When did the music come back into play? When was King Torch reborn?
That's at least part Sniper's fault. We were out in Vegas in June of 2018, sitting there waiting for my buddy Carl to pick us up so we could meet up with Snipe and all them. Because I mean, they all moved out to Vegas to get away from the shitty weather here. And I was like, "Fuck, Eric's doing really well." And Laura looks at me and goes, "The fuck is stopping you?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like that was the most valid point I'd heard in a long time. I was like, "Crap, no, I got to." And Dede over here has always wanted to try music. So I was like, well, if I'm going back in, he's coming with me. And she's like, that's fine. And I was like, well, that works. I mean, we've got 2 studios in the house now. He's got one in his room. We got one upstairs. It's a frantic fuckery when music starts getting made around here. It's probably the best way to put it.
Hell yeah. So you and your soon-to-be adopted son like started making music together, performing together, doing things together?
Yeah, like I think I felt like the easiest way to get him into it was to start like easing him into like, you know, he had to learn how to write, then he had to learn how to write to a beat, then he had to learn how to find hooks and shit. So we sat down like for 3 or 4 days in a row when we moved into our first condo and just listened to mainstream beats, and I had him, you know, find the spots. I think the first track he recorded was a track called Pimp, and that's actually got Fans on it, Nasty, my buddy Infectious. It's over an old Rough Riders beat, and he tore it up. I mean, some of his punchlines in there like had me damn near crying when he was writing it. And his mom is dead ass asleep while we're writing this. We're just fucking giggling like schoolgirls because he's making jokes about Jordan 5s and making his friend's mom touch his dick. And I was like, this is great. You're 14. Your mom's going to wake up and kill me. But it was hilarious. And the track is still one of my favorites that he's done, aside from the stuff we're working on right now. But that was a great track. And he's coming to his own a lot as a writer, too.
That's what's up. So what, so he was into it. All the old crew was doing the thing. So you decided you wanted to do it again. Why the name change, and where did the name King Torch come about?
I was never too enthused with the name Believe. I mean, I liked it because of Be Real from Cypress Hill. He's got a super specific flow. It was awesome. But it just made me think of like the way I left, and made me kind of salty. And then there was always people, you must be Christian. And I was like, fuck off. But MMA Torch was a company I was writing for, and I took that name with me to like, it's my gamer tag. You know, I threw it on there. I was like, well, shit, it's my gamer tag and be my fucking rap name, right? And it still is on both accounts. So like, oh, you think you're royalty? I'm like, not really. I just own my shit and I do what I do. People don't have to like me. I don't have some like, you know, scepter shoved up my ass sitting on a golden throne or anything. But I just feel like, you know, I try to be the king of my own fate. If that makes sense.
Oh, for sure. Oh, show. That's crazy. I think you're the first person that we've talked to that their stage name was created based on their video game name.
We play a lot of Xbox in this house, man. We probably play too much Xbox in this house. I mean, we've got 3 Xbox Ones in here. We've got 2 Nintendo Switches. I mean, we're a video game based family. I mean, even my daughters get into that shit. Like, but they're on that Roblox crap that I don't understand. But they'll get there.
There you go. So you decided to use the name King Torch. You wanted to get back into music, and then you ended up linking with Ill House. Who is that? What like? Who started that? Like, how did that come about?
It was a startup subsidiary off of Wicked Tendency Records that was out of Colorado, which was my label initially, and my buddy Diesel was like, well, I want to start my own imprint, and I was like, okay, the fuck you gonna do that? And I was like, oh yeah, Wicked Tendency's been trying to make a secondary or subsidiary. So I went to Laura and I was like, hey, do you want to go in on this with Diesel? And she was like, sure. And they got that all set up, and then this past December there was like a big falling out on the business side. Just disagreements on how everything should be portioned out. And then, unfortunately, in February, there was a car accident. Tim, the owner of Wicked Tendency, passed away from complications, and Marshall Hobson, their merch guy, passed away. But we had just detached the company, and there was a lot of bad blood, but it was just like, that was the moment of, okay, you know, we might be a separate company, but we don't need to be shitty about this. We raised a bunch of money to get Marsh home. We got a bunch of money to get towards Tim's bills being covered. I haven't talked to his wife in a bit here to see how far they are on that, but it was that calamity that like makes you sit back and go, oh shit. You know, we might have parted on bad terms, but we're all humans. And then Ill House, we just dissolved because the business weren't working, and we had a group out here named Fate Entertainment that has Sick Rated, Sacrifice, Stitch, Left, Fats, Nerdy, Excalibur, that have been stopping at the bit to do something more. So we just last week got a partnership agreement signed with them to start Neglected Noise Records, which we'll probably start launching on the next couple weeks. We already have the website up with a bunch of merch, but it's super uncoordinated because we've just been kind of doing it fly by day, because with 3 daughters, both of us having to run around crazy, it's not the easiest thing to put time in.
For sure. So Neglected Records is the new imprint and the new
Neglected Noise, yeah.
Neglected Noise. So you guys got that going. That literally just started this year, and you're gearing up for that. But since your return just in 2018, you already dropped like what 3, or you did the 1 record and then a bunch of singles and stuff. And
I did Preludes, and I dropped a bunch of singles. I dropped a couple older tracks that were the only 2 I could find on the internet that still existed, because that MySpace server transfer like lost half the music I ever made. But I mean, my favorite one was the Bonfire Cypher, man. I mean, I know you guys were there at Nasty Bash last year. We filmed that outside with Wicked One in like the 800-degree direct sun.
Yeah, I remember y'all doing that. I think we showed up at the end of it.
Yeah.
We had to get a rest. We was hosted. We was the host of the event.
Yeah, we
wasn't just there.
Yeah. We was doing stuff.
Yeah. But hell yeah. Yeah, that what's that?
Oh yeah, I mean I remember you guys hosting that. I mean I got pretty drunk that night. I mean I don't remember doing my set. I know there's video of me doing my set. I know I did my set. Beyond that I have no idea.
I don't either. We were supposed to be at Nasty Bash in 5 days, hosting night 2. So,
yeah, Nasty hit me up about that when he was planning it, and then I was like, man, because I got full custody of the kids. I was like, I can't make it this year, and then everything got canceled. I was like, man, that sucks, because I love Nasty. The Nasties are like extended family to us, so
hell yeah.
It sucked to see him put that much planning in and not be able to go off the way it should have.
Yeah, it's going down though. It's gonna happen. It'll be dope. But yeah, for everybody, I was going to say for everybody out there that may not be familiar, so like just the tracks, obviously since your return in 2018, barely 2 years in the game. I mean, obviously you have a long history, but after the reboot, the King Torch reboot revise, you got all these new stuff, all these features, the Bonfire Cypher, which is dope. A lot of people seen. You got tracks with Make My Motherfucking Day, Scum, and IP. We got Donnie Menace, Smalls One, Class, McNasty, Super Famous Fun Time Guys, Blaze, Gmo, Razakel, the list goes on. So, just a short return, you're already obviously killing it, even if you're just looking at the features alone. Like, so you came back and you were just like, let's fucking do this, right? Like, I mean, That's a pretty damn good list for someone who's essentially a new artist, even though you've been around for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate that I had a lot of friends who stayed in the game. I mean, Saint's one of those big ones who always pushes me to do more and be better. Mandy Genosha X is a huge enthusiast for me. And then getting back in touch with Razakel, me and HB Grizzly have a single dropping first. And then we got me and Gruesome are going to drop that EP sometime whenever we get it done. But we're going to have Billy Obey on there. That's the only Billy Obey and Whitney Payton are the only ones that we've figured out so far. But it's nice to dive back in and just try to I try to drown myself, so I have to swim up to their.
There you go. That's super dope.
Which was especially Nasty, the way he went in on that Bonfire server. I was like, how the fuck is anyone supposed to follow that? And then Genosha went something like 168 BPM on her verse. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, she goes wild, man. Genosha's a crazy little firecracker.
Yeah, I think she's still heavily underrated. I think she has a lot more music that she's gonna get out in time, but I think she's just beginning to scratch the surface of what she's gonna become in time.
Oh yeah.
She is one of the most talented people I've ever met.
Yeah, Genosha's dope, man. She's gonna be a fashion icon before she even makes it in music, probably.
Dude, every time she puts up like the pictures of the makeup and stuff, I'm like, shit. Like, I have no external qualities, and she's like, I can do makeup. She got Billie Eilish pants printed for Nasty Bash. I was like, fuck. She's got all this stuff she can do incredibly well, and I'm like, well, I can make music.
You should have. I mean, you probably should have got to know those moves a little better. Just saying. But so you released Rebirth, the Prelude, which with a title like that,
yeah,
you would think it's leading up to something. So can we expect like the?
Yeah, the first like full album I'm gonna put out is gonna be Rebirth, and like I had a notepad saved somewhere with all the people I had talked to about being on it, and it's something like 30 people long for like a 15 track put together, and I was like, that's probably too many features, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it anyway. I mean, I love working with other artists who are gonna push me to be better. I just got that Rona track we announced with me, Donnie Menace, Nasty, and Loki. I just got the hook back from Loke, and he went a completely different direction on it that came out dope as hell, and I was like, well, fuck, now what about, how am I supposed to match this? And then Donnie Menace brings some of the most unadulterated power and energy on the microphone of anyone I've ever heard. Like, it doesn't matter what he's saying, he comes back just full power. And Nasty can go a mile and tell you a story in 60 bars that's almost, unmatched by anybody.
Yeah, you guys fucked me up with that, man. I actually, like, everybody was sharing that shit, and I actually, like, promoted it as a release because I thought it was out. Like, fucking 2 weeks ago. I'm like, what the and then I find out, you know what I mean? Like, y'all better stop that.
Come on, what are you doing?
Like, yeah, I was like, I don't see it up on streaming yet, but a lot of times it's late, especially if Nasty's involved. He always, for some reason, the people at fucking, like, the fucking distributor service always fuck his shit up. It's like it's supposed to be out on fucking Thursday. It comes out next Wednesday at noon. So I was like, well, it's not up yet, but I'm sure it'll be up. But now I find out it's not even fucking done. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Don't be promoting this fucking shit if it ain't out. Sick of it.
That whole track came together in like 10 minutes. Nero the Madman hit me up as if you like this beat, and I was like, shit, give me that beat. And I was like, and I hit up Donnie, I hit up Nasty, I hit up Loki. I was like, let's make this happen. And then I had the cover art like a day later, and I was like, great, we have nothing done except for cover art and a beat.
And then it got shared.
I mean, I
was like, hey, look at this, guys.
Yeah, like I threw the cover art up. I was like, fuck it, we'll announce this now and assume it'll get done fast. And then Loke is mobile, man. So he hit that hook quick for not being at his home studio. And now it's once I get stems from him, it's on to me, Donnie, and Nasty to stay at the level he put it down for that hook.
So all kinds of stuff coming to look forward to. Obviously, like we said, the Ronin track, King Torch, Loki, Donnie Menace, and Nasty Inc. Like you mentioned that HB, she announced it earlier today. You guys got a track coming together. You also got the War Lab Reloaded project. What's that?
So when I was beginning, like on SoundClick, starting to put my music on places people can actually find it, the top dude was DZK. I mean, I think still in terms of views and probably, I mean, he signed Cannabis for an album when he made War Lab Records way back. But when I came back, I was kind of like, where the fuck is DZK? You know, the guy hasn't released music since like 2010. So I hit him up and I was like, hey, you fuckface, where are you? He's like, oh, you know, I'm just doing my thing. And I was like, dude, you're one of the best musicians, like, to grace a mic. The shit that guy can do is crazy. I mean, he pissed off Eminem so bad that Royce almost dissed him. It was hilarious. And he got sued by D12.
That's
but
cool.
I think he lyrically, almost no one can stand with him. And I was like, dude, look, me and my son are going to start doing this duo Stasis X. And I was like, I want to get you on a mixtape with us. And he was like, fine, I'll fucking do it. And I was like, there we go. And then we started lining up the features for that. You know, Optimist is on there. Genosha X is going to be doing the intro. I mean, that thing is loaded to the gills with... some of the people on there I think are way underrated. A Game.
So is the idea? Is this like? Is the idea? Is that like one track? Like that's what you're doing? Like War
no,
Lab is
a
it? Okay. You scared
I think
me
it's
for
going
a
to be.
second.
We have 8 or 9 tracks in the layout right now. 10? 10? I think it's 8 or 9. But I just wanted to go get the people who just get super lyrical. I mean, I think we only have one part of that whole album back, and that's the book from Hard Jaws that he absolutely slaughtered.
That's dope. So yeah, just this. You sent me the promo for that, and it's like a best of the best of the underground, and also a shameless plug, a very nice list of past Replicon guests as well. But yeah, this whole thing, the War Lab Reloaded, I'm gonna try to run through this real quick, and if I miss something, tell me. But yeah, you guys, Daylight, King Torch, DZK, I'm not familiar with that one. Hayes, Sniper the Prophet, Saint Center, Optimus, Playboy the Beast, Don Arias, stuff I can't read, Keegan Grimm, Hard Jaws, The Joker, Nasty Inc., A Game the Reptile, the J Hex Project, Gruesome, and other things that I can't read. But that's fucking that's a huge list of fucking underground heavy hitters.
When we
right now.
dropped the full flyer as Playboy the Beast and Joker, we're just beefing it out too.
Yeah.
I was like, well, let's capitalize on this right now. Just drop the full ass flyer that's got them both on it. People are like, it's not the same track, is it? I was like, I fucking kind of wish right now that it was, but
right.
I mean, it would have been hilarious for me. I mean, I love them both as artists. They're both good people, and I think beef is healthy. People forget that, you don't have to pick a side or, jump on somebody's dick and say, oh, you're the best ever. It's just fun to see MCs battle it out, man.
For sure. You wouldn't have songs like Pussy the Bitch, because that shit's funny as hell.
Dude, the first time I heard that, I was like, this is like the most overproduced diss track ever. And I hit up Joker. I was like, man, how long did you spend making that shit? He was like, man, like 108 different variations. The mix was right. And I was like, man, that was so overproduced, but props.
Pussy the Bitch. That's funny. Yeah, that shit's funny as hell. So that's fucking crazy. And then, as you mentioned, you and your son, your adopted son, doing the project together, which is Stasis X, which isn't that the next one on the ballot? That's the big release you guys are trying to get out. Yeah,
we got Ready for War that should be out mid-June. We're just waiting on 2 sets of vocals to come back. Donnie Menace already has half the album for mastering. We're going to have Death One doing some cuts on it. And the whole thing is produced by Bad Mind front to back because, YOLO, Bad Mind is some of the best production in the world.
Hell yeah.
It's a project that probably took us longer to write than anything. I mean, by the time we had sent shit out like Class, Donnie Menace, Hayes, Dubs, everyone had their shit back to us so fast. I was like, fuck, y'all gonna give us time to write or what? Like the Dubs track is the West Coast vibe, and it's called Hater Cake, because he just drops that in the middle of his verse. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have Dead One pick that up and sample that shit all over the track, because it was so goddamn funny.
Hell yeah. So that's so all kinds of super dopeness in the works, insane features with everyone who's anyone in the underground, basically, on some project or another. So once the first one drops, can we just expect an avalanche of music coming from King Torch and the crew over there, or what?
I mean, I hope so. Ready for War, I don't think we're going to do any singles off of. We're just going to drop as a whole album. The War Lab Reloaded one, I imagine, is going to take a little bit more time because there's so much involved in getting each track to each person. Here's where you're doing this. And then that's going to wrap up with a 12-person cipher too. So that's going to be big. Because I wanted to one-up the Bonfire cipher. So the original Bonfire cipher is 7 minutes long. So I want to make this 10 minutes long. I want to let Nasty just go ham for 4 minutes over the beat.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, man. So all kinds of fucking craziness to look forward to from you guys. And then you also, you got the merch game running with your new entity, right? Tell me a little more about the ill merch you guys are planning on doing and what you got going on now.
Ill Merch is it's basically a merchandise company. We're running out of the house. We got, vinyl cutters. We got the screen press. We have a company, we outsource the screens too, but we probably have like a 6-foot tall stack of screens upstairs, a fucking $600 flash dryer that we've only used once. But it's so hard to like be able to afford to keep merch in stock. So we put like the full color shit on the website, and then the black and white stuff we're going to print here. I think the Empire of Dirt one is 2 or 3 screens though, so that one will have multi-color to it. But it lets us keep like a show inventory, I guess is what we're calling it. Like, so you want a t-shirt or show, great, we'll have those. Because like the idea came to me from really looking at the way Damian Quinn and the LSP crew do their merch. They roll up with totes full of everything, and they gangster it out. I'm like, shit, well, I'm about to spend a ton of money. We want to try to give people the same impulsive chance, but it's not going to be as high detailed. Maybe we got 8 Legs working on a Stasis X shirt right now, but that's full color, and screen printing full color at home is a fucking nightmare. So, I mean, anything that we can print and keep in stock here, we're going to. Otherwise, we'd drop ship most of our stuff through Printful just because it's so much easier. Because I'm cheap to buy a direct-to-garment printer. I'm a cheap fuck.
I hear you, buddy. This shit's expensive as fuck, man. Expensive as hell. Try and get shit made.
Oh, yeah.
Especially full color. We know.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
we got lots of color.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the ink is pretty cheap, but, like, those screens are not easy to make, and they're fucking expensive as hell.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's dope, man. Sounds like all kinds of freshness is getting ready to happen. You're saying Stasis X hopefully in June, which is next week.
Yeah, I mean, we're only waiting on 2 verses to come back, and then, verse and the hook, my bad. And then we gotta finish our portion of 3 of the songs. Is that right? 3? And then, I mean, I imagine we'll have it all to Donnie Menace for mastering by the end of next week. And then hopefully ready, as long as DistroKid actually starts getting shit out on time, it'll be out probably in like 3 weeks.
There you go. So we got Stasis X Ready for War, hopefully dropping in the next month or so. That's a 8-track record. It's got all kinds of features on as well, including McNasty, Super Famous Funtime Guys, Dubs, Hayes, Liquid Assassin, Donnie Menace, Class, Smalls One, Scum, Insane Poetry, all kinds of freshness. You got the tons of singles dropping. The Ronin single, the single with HB. You got the War Lab Reloaded coming soon. Rebirth album in the mix. So all kinds of stuff getting ready to go down. Where can everybody keep in touch with you? Where can they find this stuff when it does come out? How can they keep up with all the things happening? Because like I said, it's going to be, once the first one drops, it's going to be like a big avalanche of King Torchedness coming down from Canada.
I mean, I don't even have a Twitter. I mean, I probably should, because Twitter lets you talk more shit than Instagram or Facebook. I've got my Instagram, which is KingXTorch, Facebook, which is just King Torch. We're on Spotify. Everything that DistroKid puts it up, Deezer, Tidal, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, I think, is on there somewhere. TikTok, if you're into that stuff.
There you go. On
but
there.
I mean, the best place to keep up is definitely my King Torch Facebook page, because I suck at updating the rest of the pages. I probably should be better at that, but I suck.
There you go. Go follow them on Facebook.
And I spend my entire day on Instagram shit posting.
Perfect. So there you go. Hit them up on the Facebook. Keep in touch. We'll try to let you guys know about all the stuff coming out as well. Let me see here. I had Brutal Business Entertainment in the chat room, which I assume is Skippy Ickham over there. Shout out. But he wants to know if you would rather kick a porcupine barefoot or punch a hornet's nest.
Oh. You know, I'm going to go with the hornet's nest, man, because I feel like that's less permanent damage than trying to punch a porcupine.
Yeah, unless you get
That's
stung by a billion
loaded
hornets.
question.
I'm porcupine all day. You cannot run fast enough or far enough from a fucking hornet's nest. You punch that thing, you're going to the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, with a porcupine, you can at least try to get up underneath it to where you might not get poked.
I try to kick it in the butthole or something.
If you kick it in front of it, you ain't getting stuck
Yeah, you
with
kick it
that.
in the face.
Yeah. You kick it in the
Face or
face. Yeah,
butthole?
kick it the porcupine in the face.
In the
But
face.
I would kick it like straight in the quills before I punch a fucking hornet's nest.
Well, are you allowed to like build up with some liquid courage prior to this? Because I
You-
feel like that would affect my.
You can do
my
whatever
result,
you want. You can drink all the booze you need to drink.
All the Labatt Blue you can afford.
Yep.
All right, yeah, fuck the porcupine then. I want nothing to do with the hornets then, especially if they're those goofy murder hornets. They're everywhere now.
Yeah. I've never even seen one of their nests. I'll look that up.
They're probably murderous.
To the Googles.
Murderous. If anybody in the chat room or anything has any questions, put them out there now, or forever hold your peace. Oh, somebody wanted to know why you like picking on teenagers. I don't know if that's a hater or someone being funny, but
Oh, he was
Uh,
yelling at his kid. Or
oh, is that what it was? Maybe that is his kid. Ah,
Well, I want to know if there's Mrs. Donna Rice is still in there trying not to buy shoes.
She is.
I saw her. She is.
I don't know
Yep.
if she's bought the shoes or not, but she's in there.
You can't open more than one page at a time, so she may have enjoyed the program and bought shoes.
Impulse buy, and you know you can do it.
Yeah, don't do it. You don't. What do you need shoes for? You can just go to repliconradio.com and buy shirts and dresses and booty shorts and charms and hat pins and all kinds of freshness. That would be. You could probably buy all those things for the same price you would spend on shoes and still save money.
And you can buy socks.
And socks. There's socks to wear those non-existent shoes that you just saved all your money from not buying. You're welcome. And you can support the underground, which also supports you. I do have at least one more question. If nobody else in the chat has one, we'll see if we get one. But we asked all of our guests the same shit because we're completely unoriginal, and that's just we're like known for it now or something. But you got 3 albums, man. 3 albums, 3 records, whatever you want to call them. Fuck you, Joe Christie. That you just cannot live without.
You can't say that about Joe.
I love Joe. No, he. I always say records, and he doesn't like it because it confuses people. Because artists refer to their singles as records, and I'm referring to whole albums as records. So
Okay, that's fair.
you have 3 of them.
He's like, okay, he has a point.
You have 3 of them. You either, you know what I mean? You can't live without. You whatever, you know, you're on your USB couch and you're crying in your moose beer, or your drive on your drive back to America, or you know what I mean, something you just listen to get you in the mood to go into the studio. Whatever it is, man, inspired you. You just cannot live without them. What are the 3 record albums?
Let's see. Chapters by Dark Half. FDMFU by Class. And then the Gino and Liquid Assassin collab album, man. That thing was fucking wonderful.
That is a great album. That's dope. I love that you literally just kissed the underground's ass. That's the shit, though. Hell yeah. She did not buy the shoes, by the way.
It'll be an impulse. Eventually, there's going to be a post on Facebook. She's like, I bought the fucking shoes, guys, okay?
There you go. Fuck yeah, man. Well, everybody, make sure you guys follow them on Facebook. Look forward to the new stuff dropping. Is there a website, or is there somewhere people can go for some of that ill merch when it comes out, or physical?
We have the site running right now. It's neglectednoise.com. We have all sorts of shit up, and then over time, we're going to keep adding stuff to it, too. I mean, we probably got 40 or 50 products we haven't posted up yet.
There you go. Also, make sure you guys fucking bookmark that shit, because there's obviously all kinds of stuff along the way. This was a preemptive interview to prepare you for all the stuff that's about to happen. So now you know, and you should be prepared.
Moose tears, man. All the moose tears.
Fuck yeah, man. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. You hold on to those. Well, hell yeah, man. Well, it was good hanging out. welcome to the Replicon Radio family. We're always here to help you out and spread your moose love and try to let the people know what's going on in the world of King Torch and Stasis X and everything else you guys got going on, man. You got any last words, any shout outs or anything we didn't get to before we play some of that music for all the listeners to enjoy?
I mean, I think everyone in the underground deserves a shout out. My memory is complete shit. Everyone at Shrunken Heads, man, they're such a great group of people. Mandy and Saint Genosha and Saint Genosha, if you will. The Nasties, who I think are on the road right now. Nasty just shaved his head, so it's like the reverse Hotep. Dead Ace here, who has had to listen to me talk about Moose and Dunkaroos for the last fucking hour and a half, you poor bastard. You guys, obviously, I mean, you've been to many shows you've hosted. I mean, I stood in front of Tony at one of the Axe meet and greets for like 2.5 hours and didn't touch my ass once. I was so proud of him.
Oh, thank you.
Good job, bud.
Joe Christie, who does the best photography in the underground, the Fun Time guys. You know, McNasty and Eight Legs do some of the greatest work out there. I need to fucking do something with Justin Parker. Stalks Boogie, Chelsea Facts. I am missing a laundry list of people who are probably going to kick me in the nuts, but I love them anyway.
Fuck yeah, man. You just named a whole lot of dope people.
Oh, and Donnie Oreos. I love some Donnie Oreos.
Yes.
The man is one of the most underrated artists
They are
on the
delicious.
planet.
They are oh yeah. Don's cool too, but Oreos are delicious. Sick Gang!
Oh, all day, man. We've got our Sick Gang shirts. I've got some Sick Gang vinyls here.
Well, shit. That's dope. Well, you can now pre-order the brand new Sick Gang album. It's available for pre-order right now at DonO'Rias.com. Look at that. Have you pre-ordered it yet?
I have not.
Well, you should.
Once I pre-ordered his last album, and the shit smoked it, man. It's awesome.
There you go. Well, now we got Sick Gang. The return. Not only. That was a beautiful. I've never used somebody's shout out as a segue, but it's a beautiful segue because not only can you be the brand new album from Sick Gang, they also have a remastered, remixed, re-release of the old Sick Gang, both available for pre-order right now. Comes out at the end of this month on May 30th, and guess what happens the next day?
What's that? What
You
happens?
know what happens the next day?
I would love to know.
They're going to be right here on Replicon Radio.
What?
June 1st.
What?
Don O'Rias, Class, Diabolic, and Choppa.
What?
All right here on Replicon Radio next Monday, June 1st. You heard it here
Okay.
first just now. Thanks to King Torch for shouting them out. I had to plug the fact that they're going to be here.
Look at that.
Love to go through, man. Diabolic is one of the realest people alive, too, dude.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Diabolic's a shit.
I've met him a
I've met
couple
Choppa.
times. He's a
Yeah.
nice fella. Nice fella. Nice fella.
Bunch of nice fellas.
Yes.
Sick Gang.
Great group of talent.
Sick gang. Sick
Hell
gang.
yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, shout out to motherfucking King Torch, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us, man. And everybody go follow him. He's on Facebook, King Torch. And go to the website, Neglected Noise. And wait for stuff.
And don't forget to buy your Replicon Radio booty shorts.
Yeah.
Yes.
They look great.
Do that too. Fuck yeah, man. Well, we're gonna bump some music for everyone to enjoy. Some of that King Torch flavor, so everybody can get in touch and know what they're looking forward to on the new ship. So we appreciate you hanging out, man, and much love to you and everybody else that's tuned in. If you're on YouTube, there's going to be a pause. Head on over to the website and check out the music, man. Again, we appreciate you hanging out, brother. Much love. And,
Anytime. Thank you guys very much.
we will talk to you soon. I'm talking really slow because I'm trying to get the playlist up. Because I was too busy talking to prepare. But yeah. We'll,
Yeah, Miss O'Rias never received her booty shorts that was
yeah,
promised
she said
to her.
that last week. It's fine. She'll get them.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. We got them. We got them.
That's going to fight you.
Yeah, she gonna fight you.
All right. We'll be back after the break, y'all. Woo! bum, bum, bum. What up, y'all? We're back. We're live. We're here, right here, Replicon Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Staying tuned, sticking with us. It's 9:30. It's Monday.
Unfortunately, Dead Body Man has to get up early and left.
We got him. He showed back up. He stuck around for a few minutes.
He was here.
And he's gone again. But he made it.
That's the main thing. He made it today.
He got here just in time to infect us all with his quarantine blues. And he left. Shout out to Shannon, yo. She made a purchase on the break. I appreciate it. That's the shit. Booty shorts. Replicon Radio booty shorts.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot they were even on the page. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because we have new ones. The photo on there is not the current booty short because we made them better.
Well, we listened to our fans and our people.
Because the original one was just like this image, that image, and then they made them, and there's a giant dinosaur, crotch-eating dinosaur on the front.
Yeah.
And they're like, what's that? Like, you just need a little image. The back's dope because you get the whole butt that says the name. But, yeah, dope. Hell yeah. We appreciate that. We appreciate any purchase. It's exciting. When my email goes ding, you have a new order. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get pumped. So we definitely appreciate it. Shout out. I can't wait to ship them. That's so silly. I'm so excited to send you stuff. But yeah, man, we appreciate it. We see everything. We appreciate everything, and every little thing helps, man. So if you guys are ever looking to buy something new, because I'm not gonna lie, man, especially during all this shit that's going on, and a lot of people are out of work, or people are down on their luck. I'm out there working all the time, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, man, I want to fucking buy something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just get the urge, you're like, I want to fucking buy something. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of times I can't think of anything to. I mean, obviously I don't want to buy anything retarded.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have that kind of money, but like, oh, I want a new shirt, and most of my stuff is just, our stuff. I'll buy Replicon shirts and stuff because why not? But I'm like, man, I want to get something cool, and I can't really find it. Like, I got the Super Famous Fun Time shirt. You know what I mean? Because it was dope, and it was like limited. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Those are the homies. Let's support the homies.
I got something cool.
Did you?
I did.
What'd you get?
That hot dog roller.
Oh yeah, you did.
I busted it out, cleaned it all up.
I saw it sitting on the table.
Yeah, storage is a problem with it though. It's a little bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
It was a little.
But
you don't store it. You keep it out. You fucking.
Boy, that's the thing though.
Sell some wieners. We're gonna use it, right?
That's the plan, Stan.
Yeah. I'm so excited
That is the plan.
I'm so excited for something nobody knows about.
Yeah, we can't tell anybody. Nothing. Sucks.
I mean, we can. We're just not.
Yep.
We got
it's
some
just
cool
gonna
stuff.
be all up in your face when it goes down.
It's gonna be dope. Well, we're gonna have hot dogs apparently.
Yes.
We're gonna have hot dogs. Ow!
Well, you're gonna have Roo dogs.
Roo dogs. What do you think? I think
everybody enjoys the.
Did
Roo
anybody?
dogs.
I don't know if anybody remembers. Like, when we first started the interview, I wanted to know what everybody's like food thoughts, right? Like new places to eat. 7-Eleven hot dogs 24/7 at everybody's house. Absolutely.
Oh, they're so good, man. These dogs
Oh,
are
you
so
used it
fucking
already?
good. Oh yeah, and it
looked
fucking
clean,
is.
so.
Yeah. I mean, you got.
I mean, it was literally in the box, and it looked like it was new in the box.
Yeah, because I don't have any counter space right now
Yeah.
for it. So I used it, cleaned it up, and got it back. But it's usually I was gonna take it out Saturday over to the neighbors, or Sunday over to the neighbors, because we were having like this race party type thing, and everybody kind of got together for Memorial Day and whatnot, and we were celebrating the fact that we could able to do so. And so we threw some pork steaks on there, had pulled pork, and then the Roo dogs. Everybody, I brought them over one time, and they was like, oh, the Roo dogs, you got to get them, and that's how it kind of stuck. It's not that I make my own hot dogs, but They call them the Roo Dogs, so that's what they kind of became. And I was gonna bust it out over there, and I'm like, well, fuck it, dude. If we're gonna have the grill already open, might as well just throw them on the grill.
Right.
You know, we had pork steaks are gonna be on the grill, so might as well throw the hot dogs on there, make it easier. But I did try it out, so I had that was my lunch. Sunday.
I've never been
Saturday.
a big hot dog person. Like, you know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, I can't wait to get to. Never been there. But I've always preferred hot dogs on the roller grill.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. Like, if they've always been. Now, don't get me wrong, not the old ones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but like the perfectly. And it seems like they're plumper. Like they cook a
Juicy.
little different. And they're just, it's like, that's a good fucking hot dog, man.
Yeah.
Like, I've always. If I have to eat a hot dog, I would prefer it hot, fresh off the roller grill.
Well, these are what the fuck are they? I almost want to say they're a half-pound hamburger or a hot dog.
Yeah.
They're
I've
fucking
seen 'em.
big.
I saw 'em, you showed me.
And they say 15 minutes. These take.
They probably take longer on the roller.
Well, that's what the roller calls for 15 minutes, but those are like regular hot dogs.
Gotcha.
But
No, that's
these-
good because they're like slow. They're slow. It's a slow cook. That's why they're so fucking good. You know
it took about 15
what I'm saying?
minutes.
You throw a hot dog on the fucking pan and eat that motherfucker. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these are slow cooked. That's why they're so good. Hot dogs are shit. You know what I mean? Like, generally, hot dogs are shit.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
I like hot dogs.
You know what I
so
mean? Like, it's just like any meat. You slow cook fucking meat, bro. Even if it's fucking shit meat, it's fucking better.
Oh.
So the only way to slow cook a hot dog is on a fucking roller grill.
Like-
you don't like put the motherfucker in the oven on 350 for fucking 8 hours.
Right.
You throw it on the fucking roller grill.
Dude, we had a couple weeks ago, we smoked a brisket.
I quit smoking.
I don't like brisket normally.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. You know, everybody's talking about how fucking good it is, and I'm like, fuck, I'll try it. It was so fucking good, man.
I bet.
Like, it brought me back to start being more of a fan of brisket now. Before I had it before, I'm like, fuck, it's not really something for me, but this shit was fucking on fire, dude. It was good. So I think smoking it was a lot better than throwing it on a fucking, like a grill or whatever, and just let it cook for 4 hours, 5 hours, or whatever, however long. But we smoked it for like 8 hours, and that motherfucker was delicious.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, I fucking, with all the quarantine and shit, and all the neighbors just kind of, we're all getting together, kind of hanging out and whatnot. We kind of just developed a, kind of like that's what we do now. On like, I'll get home from golf on Thursday, them fuckers are out there drinking. I'll go over there, have a couple drinks with them. We get up Friday, we do fucking yard work and shit, and then it seems like at about 4 o'clock we're all in the fucking driveways drinking and barbecuing again. It's like, fuck. Then Saturday's usually the same thing. Get up, do yard work, whatever the fuck we gotta do around the house, and then like right around 4 o'clock it's like everybody, and then we're all fucking having a couple beers hanging out.
Just nightly driveway parties.
Yeah, pretty much, man. It's nice too, man. We get a couple assholes through here that fly down the fucking street and shit, and
My bad.
they see us hanging out, and then some of them slow the fuck down. There's a kid that came through on a motorcycle doing 100 fucking miles an hour. He's on a dirt bike flying down the fucking street. I'm like, what the fuck? I stopped him about 2 days ago. I stopped him. He was come flying down. He's like, I'm doing 25. I said, the other day you weren't fucking doing 25, bro. You're doing 100. Slow the fuck down, especially when you see kids or people out. You need to slow down. He was like, well, I'm sorry, man. I just got a new bike. I'm like, yeah, I understand that, dude. Have fun all you want, but
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
don't be a fucking dick.
That's ridiculous.
I thought he was going to have his dad come over. I wish he would have. But like, yeah, motherfucker, drink a beer and shut up. Your kid's a fucking idiot. Doing 100 down a fucking street when there's kids, dogs, fucking people walking, people jogging. I think he was running from the cops one day.
I don't eat mine vegan. I bet a vegan hot dog is probably even worse than a regular hot dog.
Yeah, you don't like hot dogs.
I mean, they're like I said, hot dogs are fine, but they're not. They're fine. They're either bad or they're fine. They're not. No one eats amazing hot dogs. Even a gourmet.
You ever had a fucking pretzel dog, bro? Those are pretty fucking amazing.
They are pretty good. That's because you're eating a fucking pretzel.
It just happened to have a hot dog.
Yeah, pretzels
right?
are fire. And somebody shoved a bunch of shit meat in the middle of it. I'm sure they do. They make vegan everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they make vegan dogs.
Maybe I'll try. Maybe you'll see that on a future review. Maybe I'll eat some fucking vegan hot dogs. I had the pigless pork rinds. I had the Impossible Whopper.
How do they get away with calling them a pork rind when they're pigless pork rind? You know, it's not a pork rind.
It's not a pork rind. I'm pretty sure it's like flavored rice cake. I'm not gonna lie.
that seems legit to me. That's exactly what that would be, I think.
But here's the difference. I've had a rice cake. That's worse than a hot dog. Way worse. That shit's trash. But these were good. I tried. What else did I try? I tried something else that was like plant based. What the fuck was it? Pretty sure it was like the third thing I did that was plant based. I don't know what, but yeah, these things are gluten free, GMO free, plant based, vegan, kosher, soy free, no trans fat. And then where's it? Where's the fucking? I'm looking at the ingredients.
For the porkless pork rind.
Yeah, pigless pork rind. It's a fun name, though. Really is. Pigless pork rinds. All right, get off my fucking screen with your fucking download my recipe book. No. No. Where's the fucking ingredients?
Like, dude, when you throw a dog on a grill though, and you get a little charcoal.
Yes, rice is the number. Rice and pressed sunflower oil and pea protein, and then pork rind seasoning,
They
which
take
has no
protein out of your pea and put it in there.
no, yes. But it's rice, sunflower oil, and peas.
All right.
And then they make it into consistency just like a pork rind.
I ate pork rinds before, like regular pork rinds before. Do they taste the same? Just tell me to watch the review, I guess.
You should watch the review. But spoiler alert, this was I enjoyed it. I ate them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was way better than the Impossible Whopper, I'll tell you that.
That don't surprise me at all.
Like, I would eat these if they were just at the store or whatever. Like, yeah, why not? They're fine. They're good. And especially if I was like vegan, this is a great fucking snack.
I mean, they're good for...
Especially if you were like an ex-meat eater. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you used to eat meat and you enjoy the flavor of meat and now you're vegan, which a lot of people are because it's, you know what I mean?
It's the new trend.
You know, it's a good thing to be. So that would 100%, I'd probably have a fucking ton of those things just so I could have fucking the flavor. But yeah, they're good, man.
Yeah, I was always kind of curious because I'm like, you can't call them pork rinds when they're not pork rinds.
They're pigless pork rinds.
Yeah, I guess. But
It's funny because they're more vegan than fucking McDonald's French fries.
what makes one person go vegan?
There's probably a lot of answers to that.
I'm sure there is, but like, what would I don't get it.
I mean, there's a lot of.
Is it because like of all the fucking chemicals they put in most foods or whatever?
That's probably a big one, yeah. That's probably a real big one. And like animals are animals being abused and you know what I'm saying?
I
like,
mean,
factory farming. It's more sustainable. It's healthier.
maybe you think about it, we've been doing this shit for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I eat meat. I love it. But
I would think there'd be more chemicals in a processed thing that's trying to compete to the real thing. You know what I mean? There'd be more chemicals in like a
there's some shit that is. Some stuff
burger than a beef burger.
Some stuff is, yeah, but you know, a lot of it's yeah, like the body in the chat, health reasons. You know what I mean? It's way more health. Like meat can be fucked up. Meat can fuck you up.
That's anything. Though.
Meat fucks up your gut. You know what I mean? And a lot of it's people with animals. gross. Yeah, it grosses me out. I grew up poor, so I never really had meat anyway, so my body doesn't know how to act if I eat it. Bad digestion. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I can get that.
See, we grew up a different sort of poor, where like fast food was a treat. Like that was the treat. That was eating good. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say in my house, like if we got McDonald's,
yeah,
like McDonald's,
I get it.
That was fancy to me. So my tastes, I literally enjoy fast food more than most home cooked meals.
Yeah,
because that was the good stuff. Like, oh shit, we get to eat McDonald's tonight. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean? So now, and then like growing up, when I started eating like real food, I'm like, especially like vegetables and shit. I never liked vegetables. I liked corn and green beans. And then when someone made me fresh green beans, that shit was trash. Like, nah, put this shit back in the can. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, bro.
That's just weird, but that's why I've never been a steak person. I've never really liked steak.
I'm not a steak person.
I love fucking chicken. Chicken is like my delicacy. You know what I mean? Chicken is my steak. I would like fucking big, juicy fucking chicken.
This dude loves chicken so much, he named his fucking fantasy football team after it.
Just chicken and cheese.
Chicken and cheese, yo. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But like that was my, you know what I mean? Like, because even in the McDonald's level, you get like nuggets, like chicken nuggets, and chicken strips. That was amazing. So then it was like, you get older and you're like, oh, look at this fucking giant chicken breast sandwich. Holy shit. You know what I mean? I'm fucking balling now.
Right.
And like cooked, and the way my mother cooked as well. My mom doesn't like raw meat, anything. So that's one of the reasons we didn't have steak, because it was gross. A fucking well done steak, most of the world would say that's gross. You ruined the meat.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
I mean, it's like a pork steak. You can.
I'm talking about like beef, like steak, like.
Yeah, I mean, the pork steak, you can burn that, get it well done. It's still fucking.
Pork has to be fully cooked. You don't have raw
but
pork.
Yeah, I mean, if I have a burger or a steak sitting in front of me, and I get to choose which one I'm gonna have, I'm 10 out of 10 choosing the hamburger. You know? I'm not a steak. I don't care for steak. It's not my go-to or treat food, but
it's fun. I'm trying to try. I honestly didn't even like even when we were like teenagers and we'd have barbecues and shit. I didn't really fuck with steak. I remember one time some friends of mine they're like, we bought steak. We're fucking having a party barbecue out at Derek's back in the day.
Yeah.
That's all we bought. That's all we have. Like I bought meat. I bought you a steak. It was like a $27 fucking steak from the store. It's like. Fucking bought, like, there's 5 of us. We bought 5 steaks. You want to eat? You're eating a fucking steak.
Right.
And it was like $27. I'm like, okay, man, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and he made it, and it was fucking delicious. It was one of the greatest things I ever ate. Like, because everything I ate up to that point was like fully cooked. You know what I mean? It was like medium raw or medium well, or I don't know. I don't know what the fucking thing was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't fucking dry to the bone, fucking garbage ass steak, which is what I grew up on. You know what I mean? So steak was nasty.
Like my go-to, man, is now you put steak or ribs in front of me, or you put a hamburger or ribs in front of me. I'm ribs all day long. I will fucking tear the fucking ribs up, man. I don't know why, but there's just something about the ribs. It just that's like my fucking.
But it's weird.
Specialty.
I don't have, like I said, I don't have a problem eating meat. But as I learn more about things, and even myself, like. If I ate like a bunch of, even though I don't ever eat anything healthy, but if I don't eat like especially red meat, like it fucks me up. I notice it. Like I notice the difference in I ate a bunch of fucking hamburgers today, then I had a fucking bowl of soup and a fucking chicken sandwich today. You know what I mean? Like my stomach, everything's just like screw you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I get it.
And then then all this. Shit, like, but at the same time, and I guess it's different. You know what I mean? Like, the way things produce now is not as good for you as it was back in the old days when you would just kill your fucking food and eat it.
Right.
Now everything's processed and preserved and yada yada yada. Instead of just a fucking plant straight out of the ground.
Yeah,
but even some of that's fucked up now too. Pesticides and everything else.
But yeah, people put spray shit on their fucking plants to kill weeds.
Yeah.
And so you're eating that.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how it's all processed.
Everything's fucking crazy. It seems like everything's trying to kill us now anyway.
It's the government, man. The government's trying to kill us.
Yes,
What they
man.
want.
Hey, if you missed the announcement before the break, next week on the show, man, we got Sick Gang, the return. If you're not familiar with who Sick Gang is,
Look 'em
Choppa,
up.
Don Arias, Class, Diabolic the Monster, and D-Nice. D-Nice will not be on the show next Monday, but
It's
Four.
Denise.
Denise.
Motherfucker, goddamn.
4 out of 5 will be right here on Replicon Radio next Monday. And as well,
Yeah.
you can go to donaldrice.com and you can pre-order the brand new album called Contamination, as well as the re-release remixed album Die to This Music, both available right now for pre-order.
Oh, there is 5 of them. You just put 4 of them on the flyer.
Yes.
Okay.
4 of them will be on the show.
Right.
5 of them are actually in the group.
Yeah.
So we got 4 out of 5.
Okay. Because you said there's 5, I'm like, only 4 on the flyer. But it makes sense because the 4 are going to be here.
But yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm pumped. If you guys remember when we had,
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I don't know if everyone should remember, but we had Diabolic on the show. We had Class on the show. We've had Donna Rice on the show. And each time we had them on the show, we hinted about and we talked about Sick Gang.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, y'all need to fucking do it. Y'all need to do it. It'd be dope if you did it. It'd be cool if it happened. And look what happened.
Finally came out.
It's happening. It comes out in 5 days. Order it right now. DonaldRice.com. Shrunken Head Entertainment. Lyrical Snuff. Everybody comes together. It's dope. It needs to be bigger. More people need to know about this.
Oh,
It needs
yeah.
to be. This is a super group. Super group, man. If Donald Rice comes out with a record, it's fucking fire, and everybody loves it. Diabolic comes out with a record, it's fire. Literally, the last one was called Gasoline. It was fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? Class is fucking killing everyone, everything. You know what I mean? Like, he's an underground Avenger. He's fucking Class. He's half of Violence. He's, you know what I mean? Like, Class is fucking some of the glue that's holding the underground together, and he's fucking dope. And then you got the other guys that I don't know much about yet, but we gonna learn. Oh, they did it just for me? Fuck yeah, that's dope. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. It better be good just for me. Fuck yeah, man.
Better not suck.
I'm excited. It's gonna be a fucking it's gonna be madness up in here next week, man.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be we're literally having a party.
We're having a party.
We're having a fucking party, man, and you're all invited. It's gonna be dope.
We might drink some Bacardi.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
There's gonna be 7 of us up in this bitch. Sausage party next Monday right here, Replicon Radio. We're lit. It's gonna be a sick gangbang. Sick gangbang.
I'm out.
Gross.
I'm absent next week.
Fuck yeah, man. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, go pick up the pre-orders. Hopefully if you pre-order it now, it probably won't get to you by next week, to be honest, because the mail's slow. But
Yeah,
you'll get it. It'll drop digital. You can listen to it, and then when the physical comes, you can be like, "Oh, sweet! I already fucking heard it. It's dope. I'm gonna keep this forever." Oh, you know what sucks? I got a new car. That's cool. But I don't have a CD player, which most people, 99% of the people in the world, don't care.
right.
I was very unhappy. I didn't even think about it. Like, I was like, whatever. But then I got a fucking CD in the mail, the new Axe Murder Boys that comes out Friday. Today's
can't
Monday,
listen to
Tuesday,
it.
Wednesday, Thursday. I can't listen to it online for 5 more days. I have it. It's in my fucking hand. I can't listen to it because I'm like, ugh.
You don't have like a little portable one either, like a little radio.
No, I mean, I could probably put it in the computer and listen to it like at home or something, but
Yeah,
not really. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you pop it in while you're doing stuff.
yeah, I
You
do
ain't
that
not
in the
really on
car.
the computer. Yeah, you do that.
I do stuff in the car.
Wish you wouldn't. But,
But yeah, I was like, damn it, I can't even fucking listen to this. Like, see, normally I get the shit after, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you pre-order something. Lately, the mail's so fucking slow.
Yep.
It'll come out digitally, and then the physical will show up, and I just won't open it.
Right.
I'm like you do. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I want to hear it. So if I hear it first digitally, then I already have it. There's no need to open it.
But I can wait till it comes out
yeah,
digitally.
I can't. I don't like. I want to. If I have, you know what I mean, I want to hear it now.
Right.
And that shit came, and I'm like, motherfucker! It actually showed up a week early, and I can't fucking listen to it. Ah!
I just kind of like, I don't know. I kind of not buying CDs anymore.
Yeah.
And I mean, they gotta be.
I still buy them.
They gotta be something I'm gonna collect.
And it's support. You know what I mean? Like I like support.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like Axe Murder Boys, man. They did the whole pre-order drop. They dropped all kinds of dope merch, fucking jerseys and shirts, all with the pre-order bundles.
Yeah, I see.
But I was like, I'm probably not gonna wear that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather wear my Replicon jersey than to buy a brand new Axe Murder Boy jersey. No offense to them, it's dope. And I saw somebody post a picture of the physical item, and I liked it even more than the image selling it.
Yeah,
I was like, oh god, I really want that. But I still want to support them because they're dope artists and people should support them. And if you don't support them, they might fucking disappear or go away or can't afford to do music. Whoever it may be, not just them in general, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So it's like I had to buy it. I spent $10 to support my favorite artist. You know what I mean? Whatever.
For me, it's like I go through my closet and I'm passing up 20 fucking shirts just to grab a Replicon shirt. Because that's what I wear out. It's our brand. We're trying to put it out there, you know.
I do the same shit. I literally told myself the other day, especially when I got the Fun Time Gang shirt, I was like, man, I need to start wearing other shit. Like I need to start wearing other people's shirts.
Like I'll be honest.
Like when we do videos and stuff, I want to wear somebody else's shirt that's dope. Like the Fun Time guys, like dude, that's the homies. I don't want to just wear. I don't want to wear just a random shirt, but I want to. You know what I mean, like, especially now that I'm doing like the reviews, I think I might. I mean, I don't plan on wearing whatever I'm wearing. I'm just wearing. I don't plan my outfit out, but maybe I'll start.
Yeah, all my shirts that I've bought from other like music groups or artists or whatever, kind of been my lounging around the house shirts.
Yeah, me too. I wore a shirt that wasn't Replicon the other day just because I was going to wear a jersey, so I needed an undershirt. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll wear one of these.
I literally have a Twistmas shirt on right now, you know, I mean.
Oh, I have a Replicon shirt on.
But yeah, anytime I'm going out of the house,
I just ordered 2 more Replicon shirts, to be honest. I had to get that monthly Patreon shirt.
Yeah, nobody showed me what it was.
It was in the Discord, I think. You can get one. And you out there in listener land can get one as well, because every month, if you're in our t-shirt tier, we make exclusive t-shirts available only to the Patreon. All you gotta do is sign up right now. Let's go to patreon.com/RepliconRadio. You get a t-shirt every month. You get an extra episode. You get 24-hour access to us and all the members of our Patreon. It's super dope. It's super fun, and it supports us. And if you don't want to spend $30 a month, you don't want a t-shirt every month, you can just pay $5, and you still get all the other stuff too. Fuck yeah. What are you doing?
Try to find that Patreon shirt. It's probably way
it's
the
probably way
fuck
the
up.
fuck away. I can show you what it is. It was the first ever crew shirt. Made crew shirts.
I didn't get one of them. Damn, see, I ain't even part of crew. These motherfuckers are wild.
I mean, technically, you have official crew shirts with your name and everything else.
All right.
They were. I could show you. Somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, probably an email. It would probably be easy.
Yeah. But yeah, if you sign up for the Patreon, you go get a shirt every month. If you sign up for that tier. There's other tiers. And you can talk with us 24/7.
Can.
Through the Discords.
Can. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I see 1,000 fucking conversations. I'm like, Jesus, sorry I missed you guys. I've been popping in a little bit more often here in the last couple of days.
It's fun, man. It's a good time. We're family over there.
It is fun.
if you're a true supporter, like I love everybody that listens to the show. We appreciate everyone that tunes in. But yeah, if you're like a true super supporter of Replicon, you should definitely join the Patreon, man. Even if it's just $5, $5 a month. What is that? How does that equal out to a day? A nickel or something? I don't fucking know.
Depends on the month, but yeah.
It's not much, right? Can't be much. You doing math?
Yeah, by 31 days, it's less than a cent a day.
$5 divided by 31?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even
like
close to a cent.
0.16.
0.16? What the fuck is that?
Yeah. A day.
Say, was that 16 cents?
That doesn't seem right, though. That doesn't seem right. Hang on.
16 cents. 16 cents.
I should get the same answer either way, but I'm not.
It's 16 cents. Right? A little more than 16 cents.
6.2
It's fucking
cents?
Juggalo. Juggalo's.
It's 6.2 cents.
We're going to round it up. It's Juggalo as fuck. We're 17 cents a day.
6.2 cents.
Whatever.
Is what it comes out to be.
Depending on what kind of math you know or do, it's fucking cents a day.
I took 5 divided by 31, so 31 divided by 5.
Why is it 30? Whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
If we're worth somewhere between 6 and 17 cents a day, it could feed one big roux.
You fucking dick.
You could feed one starving roux for just 16 cents a day.
That's right.
All you have to do is go to patreon.com/Replicon Radio.
I won't even see it anyway, so.
Nobody will. If enough of you sign up, someday we'll have hats. That's the goal.
No shit, right?
Hell yeah, man.
We need to start upping our prices. You all better start buying shit now while it's cheap.
I'm saying.
We need to start upping our prices so we can see some money coming in.
One of these days.
All we see is money going out right now. It's all costing us shit.
Everything costs money. Fucking shipping.
But we have fun doing it for y'all.
We love it, man. We love it. We love y'all. I guess we're out of time.
Yeah. Been 2 minutes.
So, YouTube, we appreciate you. Thank you for no super chats tonight. It made our night. We love it. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to YouTube right now. Do it right now.
While you're there.
Because I promise you, if you don't fucking subscribe and you don't hit that notification bell,
You might miss something.
You're not going to get notified. And if you don't get notified, you're going to miss. You're definitely going to miss something. 100%.
Because you never know when we're going to pop up and do something.
You never know. You're going to miss something. And you're going to miss it real fucking soon. So just make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You're also going to miss the Dunkaroos review that's going to go up. And that's popping. Food reviews, movie reviews.
That's right.
Who knows? Much love, YouTube.
You're going to miss the dopeness and the freshness we got.
That's right. Don't miss it.